Welcome everyone to another stream here with Grand Slam Gaming. A bit of a bonus stream. Threw this together at the last second because we have Dustin from Grand Slam Gaming, who you all know well, playing in a TTS tournament hosted by School Bus, who's another San Diego-based team. So shout out to School Bus. Dustin decided he wanted to get his stream on here, so that is what we're doing. Dustin will be playing Black Templars, and we have Antonio playing Chaos Demons. Dustin, you want to take us through your Black Templars list?
Yeah. Hey everybody again. This is just my take on Stormlance with a mix of Marshall's Household with Black Templar. So getting some Sword Brethren on the table instead of 60 Crusaders, something different in the new edition. Sword Brethren will be OC2, so I still get the fun tricks of Stormlance, so like advance and charge, reactives, etc., with the same punch as before.
Awesome. And newcomer Antonio, the first non-GSG member to play in a game, so welcome. Thanks for showing up and getting in the arena. So can you take us through your Demons list?
Sick, yeah, happy to be here. So I'm playing some Blood Legion Clavicade. Potentially all dogs, brought 30 Flesh Hounds, 18 Blood Crushers, just going for a social distancing, stay 8 inches away, and plan's going to be pretty much to run them down and try to kill some Crusaders.
Beautiful. All right, we already had a roll-off for first turn, which was won by Dustin, so if you want to go ahead and get the game going, that will be on you guys. And just, like I said, go ahead and mute me, and have a great game.
Good luck. All right, I'm going to take +1 to Boon Vow, and then my Combi Lieutenant objective will be... Where's the token?
All right, and joining me tonight is Lamb. Lamb, what's your thoughts about this game here as we get things kicked off?
And then started the game thing.
Karnax actually played against Chaos Demons earlier today, and it was of the Nurgle flavor, and I can tell you with great confidence that it did not taste very good. And
yes,
yeah, it did. It was not great, and but these Blood Crushers, they're they're faster, they're deadlier, and honestly they look like they're just as tough. So I think I'm gonna give it to the Demons. The Demons look like they're in they're poised. They look dangerous. Very dangerous.
But I cannot just get it.
Yeah, one thing I will say about the Demons is their deployment was basically they deployed in the space that was allowed, and that was it. I feel like they kind of deployed
I
itself.
haven't played Search and Destroy in 11th yet, so it's actually interesting to... These cards are...
I'm loving both of these armies. These are both looking like dream armies that I wanted to build when I was younger. These Blood Crushers look so good. These new plastic Blood Crushers.
So if I touch here and plunder with the scouts...
what about you? What is your prediction for this game?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't, I know Blood Legion is out and around. I haven't actually had to play against it. It sounds pretty brutal, especially on Search and Destroy. Like,
terrible.
Dustin took the first turn, although I think the players did accidentally
there's always been like a question of like, well,
set the color the wrong way, and it's a little too late for us to fix that, I think. So
in your territory or mixed,
we'll keep you updated. Dustin is blue, even though it's going to say that his scoreboard is red.
Out of the territory, does that
and
count?
Dustin is going first, so that's a little unfortunate, but
like
last second. But yeah, I mean, just Dustin has some good melee here for sure, but Antonio, if he wants right on turn 1, can just
not within your territory,
send the house, get a lot right into Dustin, and yeah, I'm interested to see what Dustin is thinking, how he's going to handle this, because it's just a big threat.
Now, what I will say is that the Blood Legion is obviously a one-phase army, and one-phase armies generally do not interact well with transports. And Dustin is geared up here, right? He's wheeled up, right? He's got 2 rep X's loaded up with guys. Got Pulsar loaded up with guys. He's got scouts that can up you downy and do action. So You know, I think Dustin does have all the tools that he needs to start getting scores on the board. So I think you're right as well. But I think there'll be lots of spice. And notably, those blood crushers are mounted so they can't get hidden. So they're not even on a piece of terrain. They're just trying to get out there.
The classic bring it along. That'll give me more position itself. The action there.
Oh, 'cause yeah, you'd be holding both the expansions. Yeah, it ain't bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do 6. So if I just go
Really showing the power of having
reading a lot of
purple infiltrators against no infiltrators. He on Search and Destroy, Dustin is able to start standing on both expansions on turn 1.
Indeed he is. Yeah, I don't want to mess with their game. I was thinking about changing their colors as it was said in
let me just make sure
said in strat or in chat rather, not in strat. But yeah, I don't want to mess with their game. So the scoreboard's backwards. Our apologies. Blue is Dustin. It'll say he's red.
It'll be fine.
We'll if there's any questions, we will correct them.
10.
Jacob Stevens saying, "Where's the 4+ dude?" Noah is not in this tournament. Dustin and Ricardo are both playing in it, so there's a chance that we'll see a game from Ricardo as well. But Dustin reached out and said that he was playing his game and wanted to see if he wanted to stream it, and we had people to do it. And I'm always here to watch some more 11th edition, and yeah, it's really cool to see these demons on the table.
I'm loving it. Yeah.
See how this army interacts, because they got the new 1 DP, so all the mounted is able to fall back, shoot, and charge as well. So the blood crushers can hit something, get tied up, and then still get out and go charge something the next turn. So it seems pretty potent to me. I'm interested to see what how Dustin deals with it, because Dustin has a lot of damage as well, but I don't think this Blood Legion army is a super common list. Like, nobody on our team plays it. I know we haven't had a lot of demons outside of the Nurgle and the Death Guard variety. So yeah, I'm interested to see. And yeah, again, shout out to Antonio hopping on.
Make some room for any reactive moves that I can. I've got space to fall back behind here. I won't be able to get all of them behind. But
Yeah, it really makes sense that demons have no infiltrators. They all come out of the portal all at once.
Yeah, this does look very appropriate for a demon incursion, huh? Just they all popped out of this corner. Said it. So if people didn't see, this is definitely Search and Destroy, and yeah, Antonio basically just filled his corner there.
I'm just gonna shoot these 2 guys here.
So we're shooting some heavy bolter eradicators through the fun of TTS. A couple of them didn't exactly load perfectly, but they should look just like this one.
6 shots with 2 on blast.
They look like melted clay on here.
Yeah, because
oh yeah, and no rerolls here. All right.
3 hits.
1 sustained.
1 sustained back.
And then on 5s, just 1 at -1.
1 at -1. Pretty light work. 2 damage.
2 damage.
A blood crusher has been
Scouts.
stung.
Oh.
My primary. I need a marked terrain.
The scouts are like, "Oh no, come eat us! Oh no!"
Yeah, I'm interested to see how hard he holds the button down. He can hold it down really as hard as he wants in his.
So gain CP, and then I'll score 5 on forward position.
Yeah, so Dustin's going to score 5 on forward position, discards plunder for an extra CP. As this kind of melee army v melee army, want as much CP as possible. So he takes an extra one.
And yeah, that's it.
And it should be over to Antonio,
Going
and
over
we'll see
my
what these
turn.
demons do.
I got Burden and Display of Might. Kind of rough for turn 1, but for Burden, I'm gonna pick this yellow unit of pounds to just do my home.
Sure.
I don't know that I claim anyone else. Yeah, I won't claim anyone else. Alright, so what are my distances here? You have a flat 6 reactive with anything?
Infantry.
Infantry, got it. Yeah, I like advance these guys up and then you just run away.
Explaining, yep. One thing that Dustin
yeah.
does have on his side here is he does have a reactive move. Now, another thing that the Blood Legion has on the return side is that he has a surge move, and it's not one where they get shot. It's if anything ends within 8 inches of these Legions of Corn demons, he can just surge D6, and with the 2-inch engagement range, it can get pretty spicy pretty fast.
Kind of a rough turn. 15 here.
So it should be
Yeah.
Dustin largely trying to draw the demons into his net where he gets a good first hit, and the demons trying to blunt those charges by just surging into engagement range and
8.
saying actually it's ongoing combat.
Every reactive's changed to 8.
Yeah, we've got nice trap set up here. These blood crushers are certainly not going to be able to
Alright, so I can land here.
get close enough to
Probably not out there though, because I'd rather not
charge.
eat in Overwatch.
And the middle ones, he might not even react those.
That's what he's there for.
He might just let them charge them, and the heroic with the blade type unit.
True, he is set up decently for that.
I go back here.
So nice little trap here, like
the corner.
because the blood crushers advance and charge what, like 15,
It's
right?
like 2.
They have to get within the 8-inch bubble.
Land
so-
here,
So then
circle
they
around,
move 6 inches back,
hopefully kill these guys, and then
and there's
pile
no
in.
way for them to. Yeah, there's no way he knows.
Or I could try to do it out here.
Yeah, he would not. There's no way he
This
goes
side
for it
of
in
the
here
board.
because he would just set up here, maybe tow in
Lot
one or
less
two
risk
guys,
of an Overwatch on that side of the
Yeah,
just get onto the point.
I'd
Like
love
there's
to
no way
tag
he goes for
robots,
it.
but
There's no way he all ins for some
it'd be
scouts,
a bit
right?
too much to
Like
try.
best case scenario, he picks up both these scouts units. He's got 130 points in the bag, and now he's just lost 2 units of blood crushers.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yep.
no, I think he just
decent screening by
advances,
Dustin
you know.
here.
Yeah, no, great job with Dustin. He's at risk to lose absolutely nothing. So
Yeah, so Dustin
so the
has
team-
just things in transports, and we do have some stuff off the board for Antonio. So we've got a Renmaster on
Those
Blood
Renmasters
Throne, and then
are on
another
top.
Blood Crusher unit with the Skullmaster. So that unit, because the Skullmaster has an enhancement, it gets +3 to their charges. So they're going to be able to, drop in and make a
Renmaster
6-inch
rock there.
charge essentially. So they can deep
Yeah.
strike and charge 6, or he could always
Dustin,
react or
This
rapid
Vulcan
ingress
isn't doing
and
shit, so we're gonna
move,
advance
get
it.
wherever he wants.
yeah, Dustin really getting
Alright, we're going
maximum
well.
value out of that that triple infiltrator, like just setting up that nice solid screen. He's guaranteed to lose nothing on of value
These
this
flesh hounds
turn.
are gonna go there.
So-
12.
Yep. I think you're right. We should not see a full all in here. Just some more staging, but I think next turn we're gonna see some fireworks in one direction. It's just the map is just too small.
Yeah,
Search
so
and
dogs
destroy.
are just gonna come up and start screening.
Yep.
And just making it impossible to
And keep these guys kind of back here.
just
Yep.
towing one.
Maintain my 9
Yep, there you go, just towing one guy. There you go.
Similar to what Dustin did, just with his more disposable units, or thinks he's
Yep.
because this army is really the Crushers and Scarbrand are going to be the main engine here.
Yeah, so Dustin should just hang out,
There.
shoot his heavy bolters at blood
Uh,
crushers, whittle them down,
These crushers
and then
just-
by the time there's maybe 2 or 3, then he's basically guaranteed to
them.
just pick it up on the charge with
and
one
just
unit.
Stay
Um,
outside of 8.
but yeah, I really love
See
these
if I hit,
heavy
an
bolter
immediate
eradicators. They're
charge.
cheap enough to just kind of throw them into the blender. They they have 3 wounds
But I
each.
need my
T6.
CP over here.
Yeah,
'cause
it's
I wanna
definitely a unit that
land,
you can send out,
and
and
have
if
a
you lose
6-inch,
it,
so
it's
suck
not
to
the
have
end of the
land
world.
over here to go
You
to
know,
6
it's
inches.
just
Yeah.
70 points.
And they're nothing to scoff at, right? They're
No.
I mean they're
I'm gonna save it for
they're,
that.
they're
and I'll
Gravis
reroll.
Marines.
Yep. They got the blast
doing a
heavy
lot of
bolters
posture.
if they're shooting into non-monster vehicles,
This guy moves
Yeah, yeah,
what,
yeah.
10?
which
Pretty much the
mounted
only
are
thing you can get
specifically
blast
not.
again.
True. Yeah. How many?
Oh, true. Yeah, that's the only time it mattered.
Get out here.
True.
I guess maybe some Tau suits, I suppose, get up to 5 at least.
True.
Pretty solid advance.
Also, just go like this way.
Also, it looks like our players did successfully
Alright,
swap their
so
colors, so
there way I can
all is
land
fixed.
Scarbrand, where his wings aren't gonna rush me here. I don't think there is.
Yeah, Scarbrand's not even
Alright,
like. There's no way the
so
rest of the
that's
team charges
20.
ahead of Scarbrand, right? Like Scarbrand
Grandmaster's
tells you
3.
when to go.
Scarbrand's the signal.
Like, right? So like Scarbrand's stuck
Alright.
like at the border patrol, right? Like he can't go this turn, so we're not going in this turn either, right? Like you gotta wait for the main man, you know?
Yeah,
Then-
it's really, it's just interesting. It's interesting to, we play a lot of Warhammer, see a lot of things. I have not seen many Blood Legion armies, so it's just I
okay, you
know what
gotta-
I'm looking at, but it's not another,
two of these,
exact
yep.
Necron or Tau
Okay,
or
so you're
Sisters
not
game that I've seen
holding
before.
that.
So
Yeah. Oftentimes that's the case, right? Like in your groups, you're gonna have like the same preferences, like the armies
Yep.
that you're good at. You can keep playing them, but then
Yep.
what you really want to do is you want to play against all kinds of stuff,
Cannon's
because
just gonna go
you
8.
do not want to run up into an army for the first time in an
15 of these
RT
guys.
No.
or like at a teams
Uh,
tournament, right? Like
Nope.
you want to have seen it, like in a
100%.
casual game or
Scarbrand
online or
will
whatever, right? So. So it's
advance.
always good to have played into something at least once or twice.
Going
It's so nice
15.
to have a huge repertoire
Not that it
of
gets
players,
really
right? See, like
truly
like
meaningful.
I mean, Antonio here is like like expertly
over
setting up
here.
his set of the board here, so
Really
he
not
can
getting
get ready
this
for a
full
for an all-in
range.
next
Take
turn,
these
right? Like he
guys
knows
as
exactly
well.
where to set up Scarbrand, like where it's
Gotcha.
safe for him.
Yep.
Like recently, I've been playing
I'm
against a
not
lot
gonna
of
hit
like
by
Hero
bolt,
Hammer,
but
just like
that's if I
standing
go
behind
here,
this
you
like
go
main
in
piece of
and bolt are shooting me.
middle objective, and
Let
it's
me just
just
push them
so
out here.
hard to actually interact
And
with
have
it,
it
just
set up
because
for later.
there's so much power concentrated in that like tiny little like cover pocket.
Yep.
You just have to
I go
to
here.
put like not just like guys in there to like not just like damage in there. You have to
Sure.
put like high quality
Put a
damage,
line
right? Like with
through
high
here.
concentration of damage.
Yeah,
And
and-
it's that's a huge requirement, right? Like how many guys, can say like, okay, yeah, we can get in there and pick up a fucking scarf.
it's also you've got the,
next to him.
both of our players here. Antonio's gonna have to deal with the constant threat of a reactive move from Dustin, and then Dustin has to play around
Exactly.
that blood surge.
Mhm.
So it's the out of phase movement that really throws just an extra wrench. When it's
Push out
when it's
there,
like
taller than building.
most Emperor's Children World
you
Eaters
are.
games for the most part, right? It's both armies are fast and they're gonna meet in the
Do-do-do.
middle. There's not a whole lot
Go
of
this way.
nuance to it, but this one is, if you get within 8 and you want to make a charge, then they blood surge now, and it's not a stratagem either, so it's any unit can
This
do it.
Unit of crushers.
Yep.
will
So you
advance.
could try and set up for multiple
Ooh.
5-inch charges and just get blood surged into all of them, and now it's ongoing.
Right.
No access
Yeah.
to lance, you don't get to fight
Say.
first. It's just,
Also, what's the timing that you have to?
or similar
use your
to
advanced
for
charge?
Dustin, he sets up for a 8-inch
I will
charge, and
double
now
check
it's
for
a reactive move, and they're 6 inches away, and now you're not charging them.
My advance and charge says my movement phase. No. It's in my charge phase.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a unit.
Oh,
One
pretty
unit
good.
has not been selected.
And we both know in Warhammer, when you get that interaction wrong, it can just completely throw the game away for you, because you're setting up a charge here, a charge there, a reactive move in one place, a blood surge, so you don't get your charge, and now you don't get your extra. You made a charge
about to pull the
bonuses. It can just really, you can just fall flat really quickly with these movement tricks. So it'll be interesting to see who pulls the trigger and who navigates it better. I think that will really decide the
For sure.
game.
Be able to see me.
I would say that's true. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you
No
often,
matter what I do here. Just gotta.
the game comes down to like, a little bit very minute differences, and it's definitely important to know the matchup well. That's super important.
Karnax unit. Go 12.
You got all these just regular flesh hounds in the
Puppies.
back.
Get over here. That's 10.5. I'll advance them just because There's plenty of movement to just kind of like do this.
I think he's missing a couple back here by my eye. He should.
You know,
There they are, yeah.
These are moving 60
The friends.
feet, so I'll get out here.
it really does like he's done
And
this
then
once or
finally we
twice.
spend
You know,
one.
Yeah, I know.
Let's these
Seen
guys.
Antonio's played some knights before. I know he plays orcs, so he's definitely got a few different armies. I wonder how many. I didn't ask him before we started how many Demons games he has under his belt, but he's looking pretty fearsome to me.
So before you do this, I also
and this is what Black Templars
every
love the
champion
most, right?
has a once per game dev boost.
An opponent who is not only fierce but also is calculating and is going to play to the edge, right?
Yep.
Because
I mean,
because this may be the sharpest
suck, but I
opponent
think it
you may
kinda is
ever
what
play,
it is.
right? Like there's you got to think about that. Like
I
there's
appreciate it.
one person you've
Have all
played
the
in your
information
gaming
before you
history
Hell yeah.
is the sharpest person you've ever
Alright,
played.
let's
And that
get
person
shooting. I only
could be
have
you.
One thing of shooting really.
True.
Is this
You
guy's
think
hidden,
about that, right?
not
Like
code on
like
it,
they have
shooting
played
here.
against a perfect
So it's just
opponent
this
once,
smoking down
right? Like
here,
maybe not
and
perfect, but
smoke.
as far as they know,
Somebody
it's
is their
perfect,
best
right? Like,
opponent so far.
Like somebody is their best opponent. Like they've played against a person
D6
that they
plus
thought
2
played
shots.
flawlessly and executed everything perfectly,
For 6
and that
shots.
person could be you. So that's what you're aiming for, right? You want to be you want to be
Oh,
a
and
flawless
blast,
general, so
actually.
your opponent can get the best practice they could get. Because
Force.
the hope is that they never play a better opponent than you for the rest of their life, right? Every person they play against for the rest of their life is just a poor imitation of the greatness that was you playing that game flawlessly, right? So think about that. You know, that's your goal.
And then can you give me a battle
So we're
shock at minus
shooting
1?
away some scouts here.
They're good with an 8.
So you see Jacob Stevens in chat saying he wants to see
charges.
T-Sons against Orcs or Custodes.
thing.
That does seem arrangeable.
So we're gonna go
We
to
have
target.
our,
Yeah, I
schedule
actually
for this
just picked
week,
up some
but we'll-
custodies.
We'll keep it in mind for next week. Noah did
That's,
just get back to
6.
San Diego.
Exactly what I need.
I mean, allegedly he said that. I'm not sure he's proven it
So
yet,
I have
but
the plus
allegedly
3.
he's back in San Diego. So
We're gonna go like this.
he is our resident T-Sons player. We've got a few Orcs players.
And Custodes.
It's true. Well, he's a former Custodes player. We made him break it back out for.
Me actually, yeah. It was for
Yeah,
me.
as we're seeing it, we do appear to have a charge that made it into the lieutenant with combi weapons. So that's out of everything that Dustin presented, that it was definitely the most beneficial target that Antonio could remove.
Yeah, no,
I would
that's why I'm like.
I would think he is likely going to do that here with the Blood
I think
Crusher.
I
I
just
mean,
do it.
decent chance he just kills him with the Impact Mortals,
Okay.
and then the melee should finish it off. So that is a unit
ridiculous
that Dustin
Spellmaster.
was hoping could just sit there and press his action button the whole game as he's playing priority assets,
Alright, so at
and
the
it
end of
also
that
will cost him
charge,
that reroll
um,
wounds of 1.
I have 7 dudes in the unit.
So that will be 4
That
Impact
common
Mortals. These are
lieutenant will
D3. Yeah, he's extremely dead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mortals.
5 up feeling pain.
I mean, he could save it with the Feel No Pain. He does not. He also had plenty of attacks coming. We might be losing these Heavy Bolter Eradicators as well. Maybe not fully, but I think he can overrun.
Islands. Really only gonna get 1 crusher into here. Kind of a bummer.
I guess it would be a normal pile in here, not an overrun.
Yeah, really playing to the edge, right? Of like what these models are capable of, right? Getting that
Yeah, and
charge out of deep strike.
they were
getting the
over here,
impact,
and
getting
they've
the
made it
overrun, yeah.
all the way, removed a valuable asset, about to hit something
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, am I forced to pile in?
No. It's just if you move, then you have to, and you can engage. You have to do that. But if you just
Yes,
opt
it's
to
true.
not
You're
move,
not
fine.
forced to pile in.
Because let's see, you have 3 wounds a pop. I'm not rocking you here.
So he's
You know what?
considering
Fuck it. I'm already moving forward. My
No,
thought
no,
process
you-
is if
you-
I
you go for
don't,
this,
I'm
for
still
sure.
able to
At least get him
surge,
tied
so
up.
When you want to clap back with this unit, you already moved there.
Yep. So
for sure.
Dustin's gonna have some decisions to make. That's for sure. Already got
Okay.
demons knocking on the door.
So I got
They
one
said
guy that can
friendly
fight.
combi lieutenant's gone.
Positive move. Top of
And
the fight phase, I'm gonna pick.
It's not gonna get any better
Uh,
soon anyway for Dustin.
Nice, bud. This unit, so I'm gonna +1 strength, AP, and damage. 2 attacks with the Hellblade. Full hit. Full wound. They are AP 3 damage apiece.
You die.
Super worth.
Okay,
2
and
gone
now
there.
The bladed horns. 4 attacks on 4s.
Man, crazy value already.
Probably consolidate
Two
just
hit.
3 inches flat right back onto the
7,
objective, and
so
now he's sitting on
these-
the whole board basically. And
2 wound. These are
the
AP
balls-
2. Oh, sorry.
back in Dustin's
One
court.
of them is death
but
wounds.
he's,
but you'd have 1. You rolled 2 6s. So I'm
Yeah,
sure
this
you
is
made
this is really tough because Dustin was
one
super safe with
is a dev for
both
2
of his
damage.
rep exes, so it's
Okay, so he's
gonna
on 1.
it's gonna be hard to bring
He's down
everybody into.
Yeah, to
And then-
get them into the fight. Yeah, they
Also,
can't advance
I
and
mean,
charge out of there
remind me
playing.
of
I mean, they
Sorry.
do advance in charge,
Shadows,
but
is there
But then
any
he runs into that
minuses to
blood
my
surge
leadership?
problem.
Yeah, -1 if you're in shadows.
Okay.
Which
Currently,
Dustin will be in
well,
shadows
like,
unless he's in
he's
his
half.
deployment zone.
well, you the way it works is that
Um,
you put a chaff unit in front of it. That's the way you do it. So you just advance
Okay.
one of the scouts in front of it,
So I did.
and then they
Sure,
and then you just
yeah.
can't surge. Yeah.
Sure.
No kills.
But the problem is, like I said, it's not a strat, so it's everywhere.
What did you?
Oh, yeah,
common
but
thing, right.
but you can only fight him in one front here because if you try to go into multiple units here, he just
Overwhelmed.
he
you,
he
yeah.
guarantee he guarantee undercommits and then gets table next turn.
2 points.
So he has to go into one angle here and
My
forfeit
turn.
one of the angles. So I would just forfeit the entire right flank
currently burning
and just
just
go
my
full
home.
tilt on the left
I
side.
will get 3 points for killing something on primary.
Unless Dustin
That is.
has another
I will.
setup turn, but
I don't think he's gonna have the. I don't think he has the
Kick it
choice.
over to you.
I don't think he can. Yeah, he's gonna get charged by blood crushers next turn.
Behind me
So
lines.
so it's
and
really just how much
down.
damage he can
Sorry.
get in before they get in
fuck, I
there.
already saw my secondaries. These scouts were supposed to come up. But I can't get behind your lines anyways. But
You're good. If you want
bring
to
it
pull
down.
the
The
scout,
only thing
feel free to.
You know which
Like a-
truck?
a
Do you know
gnome
which
thing.
transport Hellbreck is in?
Thanks, man. It was just these ones. This was the center we're gonna.
I am not sure
Um,
which one he is in.
And let's see.
As foretold.
Bring it down is just Scarbrand.
So bring it down behind enemy lines. Not great,
Um,
but it's one of those things where it's not too bad for Dustin there because he's gonna have to solve this demon problem. Scoring is kind of a secondary issue that we'll get to later.
Yep.
Once per game and display of might. Don't
Dustin
let that-
does have a lot of damage. He just has to get it lined
Throw
up here.
some bubbles up for you, just so you have visual, and it's not like gotcha-y.
So yeah, this is the 8-inch bubble for that
the blood surge. Yeah.
blood surge that we've been
And
talking
then
about.
my one battle shock on the Eradicator. He fails with a -1 and he's dead because he's immortals.
Sick, love that.
So yep, that
Cool.
blood crusher unit killed
Um,
2 full units from all the way over here downtown. Took an objective. Really good unit, it seems.
Yep.
Investors. Yeah, just Scarbrand.
Incredibly satisfying to
Um,
play too, right? I mean,
okay.
they're what, like base 10, base movement 10, T7. I mean, like that's such a nice breakpoint. 4 wounds each, like 3 up, 4 up. You know, like what else can you want? Right, 3 up, 4 up, or 3 up, 5 up.
Doesn't say on here. I'm gonna assume it's 5 up because demons.
Yeah,
You have 5
Yeah.
OC in this objective.
but yeah, I mean,
This one,
And
yes.
then,
it's such a nice
yeah,
army.
And then this one, these are 2 each.
Those are 2
plus
each.
2
Like if
and
you
then
take
Yep, 3 up, 5 up.
18
1
blood
each.
crushers, 3 up, 5 up. Yeah, if you take 18 blood
So,
crushers,
the flesh hounds
Scarbrand
also do
and
blood
like
surge,
30
or just the-
dogs
just
to
the
like
guys?
like a teams
So
tournament,
it's
you're gonna have
4
fun.
Units. So
every
it's
round
really
you play.
an
Okay,
entire
so
Yeah.
between-
Right, you're guaranteed to have
Okay.
fun. Right, like
Makes it easy.
there's like your enjoyment of the tournament like does not depend on like your
Alright,
opponent's ability to like do stuff or like whatever. Like you're gonna get the first
Well,
charge because you got like
It's
you got like
advanced each champs unit.
you got speed 10 advanced charge units, right?
4.
And
Take it.
they're tough, right?
It's gonna go.
They got an info save,
12.
you know, just a nice, satisfying, crunchy army to
Oh,
play.
see,
Like
in the movement phase.
I'm actually really enjoying this a lot of the demon stuff.
a future demon player, perhaps.
I mean,
It's just
I'm about to
D6.
pink custodies, and they're basically just demons.
D6.
Golden
engage
demons.
range, 2 inches.
So yeah, Dustin also did cycle
need to
out of
roll
bring it
a-
down there. So he spent his CP. That'll be his one cycle for the game, as we're down to do that one time now. And
Well,
he
if you're
cycled
within-
into Display
if
of
you
Might.
get within the 8, I have to roll a 6.
Right. But I don't want to. I don't want.
Also, just by my eye, Ren
Eight
Masters and the
charge.
Skull Cannons are not bring it down because they do not hit the 10 wound
Yeah. So
requirement. Bring it down being a little different now. It's just
And
any
is it to the
one model that has
closest
10
limb or
wounds.
anything?
I believe it's to the closest. I will read it verbatim. So in your opponent's movement phase, each time an enemy unit ends a move within 8 inches of one or more Legions Demonica Khorne units from your army, one of those Legion Demonica Khorne units can make a surge move of up to D6. And then specifically surge moves.
Yeah, so checking here. So Dustin hasn't moved the
Surge
scouts to
moves.
try and like eat that. He might hear, depending on how this clarification goes.
Before moving, you select the closest enemy unit
Yep.
to be the surge target.
So it is closest. So
That
I
is the closest. Okay.
So I think he might be doing what you suggested, where Dustin will move these scouts over and make them the closest, and still be able to get his charge off on the assault intercessors with the E-champ.
Yep.
And masters are characters.
Yeah, truly what I love about
Red
11th
Masters are
edition so
characters?
far is just, you know, all of these unemployed guys who like previously just did not have the data sheet power, you know, the stats to be playable, now has like niche jobs that needs to be done, right? Like in your deck of missions that needs to be completed.
Yep.
So I really love that, right? Like, I mean, there were so many guys that before was just
So
like,
weird.
well, you just don't do enough damage, or like
Players.
you just like
Is this
aren't tough
moving
enough, or you
phase?
don't have an invuln save or whatever. But
Dude,
now,
it's pretty sweet,
you know,
especially now that charges.
you know,
have
there's
to
a
be
lot
the
of like
exact
units that just
number,
like
you can force
now have a use now, and
opponents
that's
to choose,
really
like,
exciting.
what you
Getting
can
new
have,
models
like, either stay outside of it
to do things that you just like
and hope
didn't
you
need to
get
do
an 8.
before, right?
Yeah, and also a
And then
quick
you're not,
clarification because I must have missed it while I was checking some things. So that unit that killed there
Correct.
actually just
It is
came
just
down turn 1, which they are allowed to do with the stratagem. It's one of the things that says they can come down turn 1. So they made that 6-inch charge. So this was from reserves. This is the one that has the +3 to charge. So we've got all 18 Blood Crushers on the field,
I can
all
do
of them
it
there.
with each unit one time.
And yeah, just really impressive
each
army
turn.
here. It seems like a,
So like if you move,
like you said, you
these
bring this to
scouts,
a tournament, be
surge,
it teams
but I
or
don't get
singles,
into
you're
combat with
gonna have a good
scouts,
time,
I
and your
cannot
opponent is
surge
not
again.
going to have a fun time.
But if you move the scouts and I surge the Ren Master,
But the corn cares
against
not
these guys,
Nope.
I can then surge
from where
Corn
the
is
tear
happy.
flows.
Corn is happy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's actually the Lord of Blood, Skulls, and Salt. It turns out. So It's a little underreported aspect.
If you get into combat, I can't shoot you. That's lame.
yeah, this is just that power of the
Alright, I really wish I
the Blood
didn't roll
Surge and
advanced agent, 'cause
the
now I don't know
reactive
what I
move
would
here
do.
is
Sorry, it's taking a minute.
Antonio has that Blood Surge, and Dustin just has to plan his entire turn around it. How am I going to deal with it? What's the answer? How do I get into the targets I actually want to get into? It's just as a melee army player myself with Emperor's Children right now, it is just that extra wrinkle is just very frustrating.
Okay. So I'll give you the solution because it is
You know what?
it is 913. So I'll give you the solution. The solution is to put a guy in between the two units that you think is gonna surge, or the one unit that could surge. You put one guy closer, and then string out the rest of the guys, and then
Spying
you
on
just put the
chat,
unit that you
spying
care
on,
about
uh,
1
Masters are
millimeter
Right behind
farther
it.
than that unit.
Yep.
That's the
Seems like
solution.
he's
That's like,
just kind of
the only way to do
accepting
it.
it though, and just letting.
but
the
that's
Blood
fine.
Surge
Like if he
happen.
doesn't care, like that's fine. If he wants to, because in the 11th edition, I believe even in ongoing combat, the active player still goes first. Still,
It
has
depends
first
on.
first.
So it's a little complicated. If Dustin makes a charge here, any active combat, Antonio would then go first. If Dustin just gets Blood Surge into, he would then start. But it limits his ability to do
Or
more.
surge.
Right.
If
Well,
I
I'm saying
first-
like in a vacuum, the difference between 11th edition and
If I
10th
don't charge
edition
anything else,
here,
yes.
right? They blood surge into each other because in 10th edition, the blood crushers will start first, right? Because it's ongoing combat.
Yes, defensive player
But
would
in
start
11th
ongoing.
edition,
be able to shoot
Yeah,
me.
but in 11th edition, they've made it so that the active player always goes first when there's no because they checks for fights first, right?
Yep.
And then after fights first, it checks for normal fight, and then the active player always goes to activate first. So this is not as devastating as
no, it just means that Dustin can't charge somewhere else without giving Antonio essentially a free interrupt is what this would be here. And then also relatedly, this Repex now can't point at those blood crushers and shoot them because they're now engaged.
What was the ability?
So that would be the two things that Dustin's losing here. But that is fair. You were right. In 11th edition, if Dustin, if this is the only melee combat he foresees in this turn, you just let him blood surge into you and start.
Yep, and it's totally fine. Yep.
Okay. And then...
Yeah, so I think this Repex this Repex move, so they're not gonna get out. Okay, so he's decided to engage on the right side and just let the blood crushers on the left come to him. I think that's totally fine. There's no way that he gets charged in his home, and yeah, I think this was totally fine.
You have a Red Master still.
I mean, there's a point in chat that it is true that the blood crushers blood surging means they don't get to do their impacts, but it does allow Antonio he just gets to gum up the works here. So this repulsor
no, he definitely
can't
does.
shoot
He definitely surges into them. Like that's not a question.
It's just a fair point that it is like a bit counterintuitive with this unit because it wants to make charges, but he also gets fallback and charge. So whatever lives here can fall back and make a charge and still get their mortals.
Yeah.
But it's just it's that extra wrinkle that you have to play around when you're already worried about, failing a 2-inch charge because you can fail it and whatnot.
I didn't realize that the way it worked was actually so if you had a +1 to charge, for example, like you don't auto fail on double ones. I was under the impression that
like a save,
roll
like a
double
one
ones
always fails.
No. I was under the impression that in charges, double ones always fail, but it's actually a result of 2 always fail. So if you roll double ones, but you had +1,
you thought it was
you're
like
still
a save
okay.
or a hit. Where
I
ones
just
always
thought it. I thought it just said that. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's just
I misunderstood that.
It's the impact of the 2-inch engagement range means if you and the way new charges work. But that's why +1 to charge is so strong in 11th. It was always strong, but if you have +1 to charge and you get as close as possible, you cannot fail that charge anymore.
Advanced Helbrix unit just for shits and giggles. 2, it's fine.
Yeah, we have Antonio in the chat.
2 is not enough to want to. 2 is not enough to want to go out there for. Like, if you got like a 6 there, maybe you take it, but a 2 is not enough. 2, you just hang out.
So I'll have 12-inch.
100%.
Your skull cannon.
A lot of your game will be decided by your advanced rolls. So, just roll them and see what the game tells you to do. If the game tells you, hey, your guy's tripped over some stuff and it's not going to make it there today.
Yeah,
Halbrecht not gonna make
actually.
it there. Like, don't force it,
Halbrecht wasn't actually that interested in going right now, so we'll see in a turn.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's fine. Like, there's nothing you could have done about that. You tell him to go, and he's just said no, right? Like, he just didn't get them. He didn't hear you. Like, or he heard you like slightly late, over the Fox. Like, it is what it is. Like, there's no reason to feel anything about it, right? Like, you can't have like having feelings about like communication relays not working. It's just scamming yourself out of like serotonin, right? You could be feeling things about things you have control over.
How many do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 5 right now.
Dustin doing the display of might math, which I think is going to be some tough math for him, but we'll see how it goes.
Scouts being on there.
But yeah, if I was Dustin here, I wouldn't even be that concerned with the scoreboard right now. It's just, it's survive and cut down these demons, clear up your space here.
Okay.
Yeah, notably, Vital Link does not require you to kill one thing. So you can actually just action all day and just hold objectives. And even if you kill nothing, it's totally fine.
Yep. Just go hold, kill everything and hold your opponents home by the end of the game and call it good. So it's looking like we got a Repex here pointed to shoot. This one is not even pointing out to shoot something.
Repex can peek over and shoot these blood crushers. In the
Yeah,
middle,
he
right?
can see.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, he can see a little bit there. Yeah, he's gonna move. Makes sense. Makes sense. So we're gonna have some rep X's shooting some blood crushers. We'll have this one melee combat. It looks like. And Dustin's just hoping he gets through as many demon dogs as he can, and then just holds on because the axe is going to fall for sure.
Yeah.
Antonio is coming.
Yeah, see, this repulsor executioner can actually safely walk over here and just
I just have a
like
couple
shoot
of
at the blood
points for
crushers.
skills,
Because
so
even if he gets charged,
he's
like he
got
loses
to
the
melt it, but-
executioner, so what? Like the guys inside is gonna
Yeah,
clean
for sure.
house.
It's you get
Right?
some,
And that's like a 1-for-1 check. Because it's 3 units.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
Yeah, there's one Devon gun.
When
Right?
there's no shooting on the other side, you're
You'll
never
have-
that worried.
you'll
The only thing you're worried about is
have,
the double charge into the transport. First one kills it, and then you
Well, your
overrun into the
mountains,
contents.
no.
But you don't have the typical I
I
Lancer your Rhino and then Victrix are behind it to come stab me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think this terrain is going to give you cover either way. This piece here.
Yeah, this is a good position. You just
cover.
put the 2
Okay,
rep X's
and
into the
then-
middle blood crushers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might not be able to
Um,
do that just because of casualty
it's gonna
pulling,
be
but that's
my
definitely I think what he's
movement,
thinking.
like,
And then there's always the fallback that this
or
blood crusher just shoots,
Overwatch.
or this rep X just shoots these blood crushers
The other
over
ones.
Yeah,
Considering
if he
rapiding over
runs
here,
out.
But
Yep.
no, I think we're solid.
Yeah, because if picks up 2 here, pick up 2 here, totally worth
Shooting.
it.
there. You've got the one
This would be
combat.
this
That
guy
is fair.
and blood
That is
crushers.
one way to
Okay.
work around the blood surge. Just let it happen in one place. Don't
forward
charge
rolling.
anywhere else, and not really too worse for wear.
Strength 1, strength 6, and a T7. So
It's this
Five,
Yeah,
rep
just
X
really
is-
taking advantage of having
1
transports.
save,
You know,
0, and 3 dead.
guys in trucks are safer than guys out of
The one
trucks.
save, and you kill the wounded guy and wound another.
Now this is a rep X. We will be
3-0.
shooting these guns for roughly 15 minutes.
Yes.
Oh please.
Um,
The repulsor executioner shooting duration is grossly exaggerated.
Okay, sorry, 12
I
minutes.
paid I paid 270 points for this gunboat. I you know, like I deserve to shoot it for as long as I please.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just love whenever I'm playing with one or
So
against one. It's like,
sustained,
all right,
this
so
is
he-
5
It's like your opponent
He
starts
shot-
storming off, and you're like,
there's
like-
3 guns left.
is it like, is this fun for you? Like, I
3
hope
guns
it's fun
left,
for
don't
you,
go.
because I.
2 damage each.
Okay, 1, 2.
He's making some
3.
good work here.
Wow, yeah.
So there's another guy in 2. So
Every
rock
blood crusher
guard,
off the board is
one,
substantial, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's fewer
Yeah, it's
impact
minus
mortals, fewer stabs.
2 damage.
yeah. These are not plague bearers. They don't come back, right? So every one you take off the board
Laser.
is gone for good.
Both hit on 2s. 1 at invuln if you have it.
5 up, he does.
Fail it.
Minimum 5 damage.
Minimum 5 damage. Boom.
That is the heavy
If I
laser
pull this guy,
destroyer.
That Repex can't see.
Yep, like I said,
But
so
Repex since
that's
you're
probably going to
another
be
unit of crushers,
the rest of that unit. So I wonder if he's just accepting it,
I
trying to keep
will
a full unit.
leave that one. Take this one.
Interesting. Yeah, so I
My
think
One
he
save is 0.
seems to be okay with.
Oh, I thought he was
Okay.
gonna get 2
Yeah,
with
one
that
damage.
rep X. He got 4 with that rep X. My goodness.
Alright, so this Repex is done.
That is
Impulsor.
brutal.
Good tank when the tank's good. But yeah, good point in chat. Always shoot the stubbers. Absolutely. Always shoot every gun.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Especially the
Plus
twin link
2
stubber.
this Repex
Mhm.
into these
Delicious.
Especially that Ultramarine twin link stubber when you get +1 to wound in the oath target. Ooh boy.
Yeah, these guys are so far off the beaten path
Um,
that they just have army-wide +1 to wound instead of
let's see,
reroll to hit.
this one model
Okay,
is-
like I don't even know what that is.
Right?
Okay,
Well,
like,
the Repex gets to reroll. But yeah.
Alright, so force, rerolling.
If Repex gets to reroll as long as you're within
5,
12.
6 are devastating, 1 save and 1 dev.
One
yeah,
save,
as
one
long as
dev.
there's
That's
a
0.
there's a unit within 12. Yeah.
Mhm.
I take the one down.
Any Adeptus Astartes. The old
This Repex
four
isn't
four
rolling as
ones
well.
out of 6
1 at
dice.
-1.
Clean. Not great saves from Antonio. You're gonna want to use that 5 up invuln more. We'll get Noah on here and he'll show him how to do it.
5s, 1 and 0.
This is really this is the highs and lows of rep X's, huh?
3-ups, you know?
Yeah, this
It
is
really
true.
is.
I know the pain, dude.
Antonio failing his 3-ups, not even getting to the 5-ups.
You give me like AP4, I'll probably pass it. AP0, fail all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
1.
That's how it always
-4.
is. Those
Delta,
Space
no
Marines step
problem.
up with the
Bolters?
it's
Oh, sweet Jesus!
it's
Only ones and
definitely
twos.
not your memory selection bias, like
No.
that you remember the 6s on the guardsmen
One
and not the.
Nope, my dice are actually
the-
bad.
not-
Nope,
Good.
none of that.
Cool.
I've never had a good dice roll in my life. I only get scammed by my opponents. I never scam them. This is canon.
1 at -1.
And notice he. I was exaggerating a bit, but we are shooting back-to-back rep X's, and it has been multiple minutes. I feel
And
like.
then-
Even on TTS, where the dice pop up when you hit a button.
Yeah, I try to be very respectful with my shooting. You know, I only ever
Perfect.
split fire in big guns and small guns. I don't think I've ever done like 3 damage, 2 damage, 1 damage splits. I basically
Alright,
only ever do like
My
strength 12 plus and
Yeah.
strength 12 minus. Like
Yeah.
that's it. Like you know,
Especially
like I
with
try to be
those, yeah.
super respectful.
You put them
Yeah.
in like 5 different directions, and now everybody's crying.
Yeah, and then like I get confused later, and I
No.
don't remember like where the stubbers are going, and then I just don't shoot them, and then I get frustrated. So at this point I'm just like strength 12 plus you know? that way, strength 11 and minus that way, you know, like.
Terrain. That only works on
Yeah,
infantry,
great
but
idea from
it's
Jacob
for
Stevens in
touching.
chat. Yeah, we in future tournaments, I think we're gonna have Noah do kind of a
Wasn't really
ritual and
impressed that
bless
it
our
was
dice
just
before
a
we
hidden
go. And yeah, I think
Okay, you're good.
Noah will just be our coach, and all he does is just walk around to the tables and just roll our saves. He doesn't have to
Blow
roll
on our
anything else.
dice.
No, he just rolls our saves. Hey Noah, I took 10 wounds. I need 5-ups on my defiler. Oh, you
Cap.
passed 9. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Hey Noah, bless
Um,
these dice.
Yeah. So
Help me out real
I have
quick, King,
1, 2,
you know?
3,
My one true
4
Noah.
Land, and I'm not charging anywhere, so I'll just pile in these guys.
Yep. So solid shooting. Again, highs and lows of
That one
the
still is-
rep X's there.
I go first, right? Even though I
1
didn't charge.
kills 4, 1
Yeah.
kills 2. Still not too bad. We also had the impulsor shoot. No real joy there. And yeah, like we said, Dustin just electing to not make another charge, so the blood surge really didn't hurt him too bad there. So that was well done. And now we'll just see what these assault intercessors and E-champ can do. And yeah, altogether, I feel like Dustin handled that pretty well. Still going to be
Everyone's gonna fight.
a
I'm
lot
gonna
of
use their,
demons
his
crashing into
monster
him
game,
in this next turn, I
Daemons.
believe, though.
I'm gonna pile in as well.
Yep.
That is true that mounted do
I
not
don't
get
think
cover
it'll
from
make too much
terrain
of a
areas. It has to be
last
things
two,
that
though,
can be
'cause,
hidden. That is very fair.
I'm hitting it anyways.
Where does Noah rank among us in what way?
Yeah, I'm
In
gonna-
player skill?
I'll double check that it's not infantry, but like, so while you're rolling, just like feel free. I'm gonna fight on death. Not a 4-up, but it might be tied to infantry.
Interesting. Fight on death here would be strong.
Nope, just corn unit.
It's difficult to rank players, but generally speaking, the best way to imagine, you know, like play skill is like, you know, if
No.
you're presented with a sequence of tasks,
Mhm.
like how correctly are you completing them? Like it's not that like you have to go and win every game. It's that if presented with a problem, are you going to be able to like solve it to the best of the like the rules that were available to you? Like did you make the best choice of all the choices that existed?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
so it's hard to like rank players in that sense, just because like the game has so many different things that you could be doing. But little things like, you know, do I AOC here? Do I not? Like those things have clear answers, I would say, just because like the math is pretty simple here, right?
Yep.
So but other than that, like it's just like there's a lot of stuff in the game that are just like they're intangibles. They're unquantifiable, you know. So it's hard to like say like
9 minus 1s.
Alright, 4
you know
ups then.
exactly what play skill people are at. It's more just because everyone is like in the
Okay, so
everyone is learning, right? Everyone is always trying to play better, right? Because rules are always changing,
3 damage to
right? So you're always learning new things as you're
gotcha.
playing. Like you're never gonna
that'll kill one guy,
play the
and
game
one
enough
goes
to be
down
able to
to
keep
1.
up with the pace of like the game
I'll
changing,
do
right? Like by the time you play against every army that exists, like
and
that's already
Half of
3 months
them have
later. So,
changed, yeah.
so exactly. So now you have a whole new meta to learn into, and that's what's exciting about the game is that there's always new problems that your opponent is presenting you to solve, right? Like like the difference between Warhammer and maybe say a game like Kill Team
That's all I got.
or
all right.
So I got
this happen first.
or
3 killed
regular
there
dudes.
by the E-champ unit.
One
Probably
of them
not
fight,
great.
and then the
One of them
character,
fighting
come
undead.
on. Aw. Alright, so just one of these dudes is gonna
But
fight.
he
The
did
character
get
does
the
not.
Skullmaster and 2 Blood Crushers, so not bad. So there's some precision in there.
Okay.
I agree with Lamb.
Okay.
It is hard to
2 attacks, and then
specifically
4
specify
attacks.
Warhammer skill without
So
like
2 Oh, sorry. Top of the fight phase.
elo
usually
rating
these
and
guys,
stuff.
you only roll one
My
attack.
honest answer about Noah
I can't
is
AOC this
Noah
part, right?
picks armies that work well for Noah's playstyle, in that he
what is the
loves
wording?
invulns and he
You're
loves
You're not like selecting a target because you're fighting
semi-oppressive
I think
things that
AOC
get rid of some of the
rest of the
decision making he has to make. Now, in his
Right.
defense, he
It'd
does play
probably be
T-Suns,
It'd
which is
probably
kind
be
of
better to do it
complicated,
on the rest of
but
the unit
I don't think it's
anyway.
as complicated as some other
Well,
armies.
actually,
It's like,
But
because your opponent's shooting.
Noah's
Oh,
Noah
or
is a
the
good
fight
Warhammer
phase.
player. He doesn't know the nuances and the
selected as the
rules
target of
necessarily,
one or more of
but he
attack
knows
phases
well
attack.
enough to do what he needs to do. And I will say that
I mean,
in
potentially,
general, Noah has been
but if this is
blessed
fight on
by
death,
slightly better than
then
average
I select the
dice
rest of the units to fight.
that has
Like,
increased
that has 2 guys fighting,
his
this only has 1.
results slightly past where they
Yeah, I
quote
think,
unquote probably deserve, but he is a good
I
good
think
player.
I technically can't do armor contempt on Fight on Death.
But a lot of that is also
You
just
don't get
picking
any
Custodes
select
and then
abilities
T-Suns
on
and
the,
then Necrons
Fight
and
on
just
Death.
running invuln saves down mid and watching their opponents cry. But
I have a single.
if you
wound
make
for
all the
each-
wrong
and that's the
decisions,
beauty,
you
and
will
that's
still
the
fall
beauty
over.
of teams,
Yeah.
right? And that's the beauty of
Five up.
teams. It's like
Kill
some
teams
guy's
together.
job is to go and land on
it,
that
that's the
grenade,
fight on
right?
death
Some guy's
guy.
job is to go out there and jump on that grenade and get as many points as he can before the end of the game. And there is
Alright,
something
and then now my
amazing about that, right? Like if you're
I
given
got
the
one more
opportunity
guys.
to do that, like you can be the guy, right? Like you can go out there and get
Alright,
maybe
four
like
guys, 4 attacks, these
you
are
know,
on
like
threes.
a 614, right? Whatever, right? That's still like super good
Especially if
into
it's
an
a bad
army that's
matchup for
meant to
everybody else, yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's just meant to like table people.
one,
Sometimes
kill
they're
one.
super oppressive armies,
3 damage.
and you're supposed to just be the guy to go,
Okay.
you know, jump on a grenade. So that's
8
what's amazing about
attacks.
teams is there's always something to play for, right? Because you have all these other guys who are counting on you, right?
Mhm.
And then these are strength 7 currently. You have 3 at AP2.
If
now
we have
AP2
I really think
everyone
it's the best way to
available
enjoy teams.
4 ups.
for a
Enjoy
5-person
40K.
tournament, which 5 are going? That is a good question. Probably somewhat depends on the meta and the armies, and we've never had necessarily the like full
Sick. Consolidate.
everyone's available, who do we pick problem. Noah probably is in that 5 though.
No reason to.
I would think.
You might pull overforce as well.
In terms of just like tournament experience
will
and who
consolidate,
plays the most, it's
get in those
probably
here.
me, Ricardo, Dustin, Noah, and then
Also, if you
I mean Daniel goes a
I'll
lot.
change that.
Lamb has been playing a lot.
okay, so if you kill the bodyguard unit,
Am I
he's
forgetting
low
anybody? I don't want to
option.
be an asshole.
If
It's
that matters.
probably 5 of those 6. We also have Luke
I'll get
in
2 more
Los
points
Angeles who's
for
gone to
my
events
single
with us, but he only really travels
Yep.
when we travel since he's out in LA now. But it's
I'm gonna
probably
switch
some
behind
5
for
of those
CP.
6, just off the top of my head.
Ooh, and then do I wanna
Right
pick
now it
anybody
would
else
be
before I
me,
move on?
Ricardo,
It's,
Dustin, Noah,
what's
and
Kennex?
Daniel, because Lamb is currently in Florida. So, but if he was around, then Lamb would also definitely be. Although honestly, Lamb would probably elect to just
Or
coach
pick him up
and then
lose
just
the
show
game.
off his
Okay,
really
good.
cool models instead of playing, if I had to guess.
This is gonna toe tap and shoot. Okay.
Yeah, just make content the whole time, you know?
Mhm.
That'd be
Oh
sweet.
shit! Your dude was touching this objective, right? That
Go around and take awesome photos of everyone's armies
and
and you know, put
Alright.
together like a nice
they killed him on it.
like an
I
aftermath
apologize.
report for
It's not a
everyone's
CP,
armies and stuff.
right?
That'd be super sweet.
No, it's the second half of my detachment roll.
Cool.
Yeah,
Like
that is definitely
some
something we'll do
Okay.
in the future.
Cool. Let's
like think about it. Just think about it, right? Like you know that it's possible for one model to score 15 secondary points. Think about that. Like at some point in your 11th edition game, you will have one model score you 15 secondaries.
Blood crusher unit does not.
I haven't done it.
Take one, is not below half. This one is.
But it's gonna happen, right? Like it's out there.
Yep.
You know, there's a perfect 15 one model score return out there.
No, maybe there's 6.
And
thing.
and I'm gonna keep playing until I find it. You know, that's
Either
that's
way.
just the name of the game.
I rolled a 6. So they're good.
I'll tell
I
you.
double checked the wording on it. It says when a unit heals. However,
Yeah, Daniel might
even
be
specifically
putting it. But
says
yeah,
a
Noah
model
did
can
one of the
act
first teams tournaments he went to with
so
us.
it's kind
He
of about D3.
had
Right,
appendicitis
not
and had his
bringing
appendix out,
That's great.
I believe, the day before, and then went to the tournament.
Let's see.
He's a
So-
trooper.
Yeah, and then we had him defend, so we got to pick like the nicest table that had the least or the most room around it. And then he just was playing Custodes, and we drew him into Imperial Knights twice, and he absolutely bludgeoned them because
10 for that, or do I just get the
Custodes do not like, or Knights do not like playing into
It would
Custodes.
say cumulative, like see how mine says cumulative on it.
Got you, and like down here as well.
Yeah,
Like,
the little
that's
knights
just
are
cumulative.
good at bullying the big
So-
knights.
I just score 6 then.
Yeah, and Dustin. So Dustin did decent there. We got a character, 2 blood crushers there, 4 blood crushers there, 2 blood crushers there. So 8 total blood crushers and a character off the table.
13.
Yep, that's half.
Oh, there's never like a 15
Right?
turn. with
Nope.
This one.
A little
That's
under,
three.
it's,
one under.
little
Yeah,
under half.
18
Yep.
is what.
I don't know.
And then he discarded behind enemy
Okay.
lines for another CP, so he'll be
secondary.
at 4 on this turn.
Good
We
deal.
get Cleanse and Tempting Target. Dustin is happy to see Cleanse, but Antonio could, in our new 11th edition world, just say, I'm doing those actions 2 turns from now, I don't care, and go into murder.
Do this one.
Okay, doke. Kind of just forced me to stay here.
Yep.
And then you could always overwatch, so I'll have to like run back here.
Like, what is your
Okay.
prediction? Like for you to what is your prediction for your one man
Alright,
15?
so the Renmaster here.
You can assassinate, bring it down, overwhelm.
He's fine. So even if I wanted to try to bomb something crazy, I'm
No.
not.
You can beacon, plunder behind enemy lines.
So, is the question just one person who does nothing but do
Over
actions?
there.
Well, maybe assassinate at the same time. Maybe
Sure. I mean,
maybe
Okay.
beacon, assassinate.
easy answer for me off
They
the top
were
of the head is
inside
probably
of
my
the
Winged Demon
bolster.
Prince from EC.
Correct.
Just run
So the
around, get
dudes in the
assassinate,
box are
being
still there.
being behind enemy lines, and then
Correct.
I've tabled him, and he just plunders their home objective.
No,
at
but
the end.
behind enemy line doesn't work by himself, right? Like behind enemy line requires one other model, right?
No, you can still to max it. You need another one. He
Alright,
can do 3
so
by
let's
himself.
see.
Right. Then he's not 15 by himself, right? He needs to get all.
Well,
15
he could
by
also,
himself.
let's say I'm playing Meat Grinder, and I score 5 points for being on their home, so that's 5 points
You guys
every
gonna
turn he
fall
stands
back?
back there.
Well, true, but that's not a perfect 15. Perfect.
Only 15. Only 15. I mean, it could be more than 15.
No, secondaries. No, secondaries. That's what I'm saying.
Secondaries. Gotcha.
Yeah, because that's the max you can score in one turn,
Oh, I
right?
killed
So
Porn,
so there's
that
a-
is just
there's a
10.
perfect triple card 15 out there.
That just one does an action, stands in a place.
No, you probably don't action, right? Because you just need to stand somewhere. Like maybe like beacon, because you can beacon in. I guess the engage always requires multiple, right? Engage requires multiple.
Mhm.
And behind enemy lines requires.
I think you would have to
multiple.
plunder to be able to get there.
Yeah,
Skull
plunder.
Cannon,
So
push
so
into
plunder,
here.
beacon. Oh, beacon also. Oh yeah, beacon does work, right? So beacon,
Yeah, it's not an action.
and then yeah, beacon, plunder, and then
Just Flesh Hound.
I guess you really can't, right? Like
Move to
behind is
12.
like the most you can get. So you can get a perfect 13.
I'm gonna remove.
Maybe
all
you also
models
have
and
burden, and they're your burden on an objective somewhere.
Oh no, that's 4 cards. That's true, but you can get all 15 on 4 cards.
Yeah.
and 2 into
Okay, okay, all right.
A man can dream.
The man can dream.
Did Dustin not score any points that turn? I don't believe he did. Yeah, because I don't think he was able to do his action and control a middle
Just,
objective.
rotate the models a bit to get these guys. on.
Yeah,
Here.
just because of OC that
I'll take some of his
Antonio was
back
pushing,
there.
so nothing there.
Take
Then
some
he
of
had
his
display of
back.
might and behind enemy lines.
Okay.
Display of might, I
They're,
don't
like,
think he
threading
ticked
that
over, or
weird
he
little
elected
needle.
not to score, and then he discarded behind for a CP.
Reactive here.
Okay.
1, 2.
This will definitely be one of those games where the scoreboard gets determined later after the brawling goes. That wasn't a bad first salvo by Dustin, though. He weathered that well. I think he made some good decisions. So now it's just his what will he be? How much will he lose now? He's gonna lose the Emperor's Champion unit. I think that's pretty straightforward. Helbrecht looks fairly safe right now, and then he's still got the 2 of the tanks. I believe it's this Repex and then this Repex still has some friendos in it.
Yep. Yeah, both the rep X's still have the guys inside.
What are my things again? Cleanse and
Okay, so they just pass turn. So it is bottom of 2. The scoreboard is correct in.
Are you slow? Scarbrand.
Yeah, because this is bottom of 2. Yeah, and it says round 3. Just
Yeah, 10 was weird. I thought for sure 12, but
just
No.
just ignore that. Nothing we can do about it. I think they wanted to pass turn. They spot players, but this didn't flip. It's fine. It's fine.
That's like awkward.
I think their CP might be a little wrong though.
What's in that Repex? The one's closest to me. Oh, are these identical units?
they're identical, yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thor Bros with Marshall and Castellan, right? Or yeah.
Okay.
Five plus 1 plus 1.
5.
So
Yeah, trying to stay 2 inches off. Yeah.
so sometimes people call
But, like,
a
trying to be,
transport
like,
a
exactly
party
2,
bus.
you know what I mean?
What do you think is what would you consider the definition of a party bus is?
Definition of a party bus: an Emperor's Children Rhino that has all 12
Okay,
seats full.
we're
That
gonna
is
go
my
like
answer.
So you don't care if it's like different types of units inside of one truck, like because for some people for it to be a party truck, it has to be like different, not attached units together in one truck.
Have just like a free action unit. And back,
Yeah, I mean,
so they can
I don't know. I feel like they're Infractors and a Lord Exultant and 6 Noise Marines is definitely a party.
Oh, for sure, yeah, because the noise marines are not attached, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
so we can
That's
shoot.
exact- that's
we
exactly-
can hop out
that's
and
perfect.
stab. Yeah,
Perfect, exactly. That's exactly what a party bus is. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
and it's Slanesh, so party. You know, there's drugs in there, all sorts of drugs.
It's lined into the walls.
Cutting the angle.
To be clear, Jacob Stevens, Noah's we like Noah. We just give him a hard time because of his dice rolls and his annoying choice of armies. But
That's what
he's on the team. It's just
But he,
should be good.
well, he loves it, right?
Yeah.
Like he does it for the love of the game. Like he loves it.
And
he
shout
rolls
out
his
to,
4-rounds and then hits you with a tee after. Like,
to Ricardo. I think Ricardo's also great on the mic. He's also no longer the Tyranid guy. He is the Space Marine guy. He has played a real army.
he's the
and he'll
guard
never
guy
look back.
now.
True.
He's the guard guy now.
It's gonna rock up. Touch.
Yeah, we love Noah at tournaments we attend. We don't love Noah during practice. But, such is life. Noah's definitely improved our team's ability to be able to take insane dice rolls on the chin, though. So it is good practice in that way.
Okay.
How do I win when
sometimes
I
you go
know
out
the
there-
dice are stacked against me? Play against Noah. That's
Sometimes you go out there, and and Zines just saves every
that's
roll,
right,
and you're
Master.
like, okay,
Okay.
well, I mean, what are you supposed to do?
I'm 13.
Let's go.
If that
Getting
we
in
could make
there.
Noah play any army, what would it be? I think my
Right
first answer
there.
would be
He looks
Sisters,
good. Yep.
just to see how
Um,
much we can push his invuln save bullshit to the
Then
extreme.
strike.
Like, is he truly that gifted that he'll just roll all
Again.
6s? We've seen it with 4s, we've seen it with 5s. Does it have a limit? I don't know.
Just unstoppable main character.
Yeah.
Ladies,
For
just
science.
indestructible.
Be within 18 of this
Yeah.
guy.
Just a Zack Snyder movie, all the way to the end. Just unstoppable,
Yeah.
unkillable,
Just a wave.
divine
And
ladies.
to be very clear,
Oh,
he wouldn't be able to bring
Scarbrand's gotta-
sacrosanct,
he's gonna get in
obviously.
this pocket up here.
Like we would need to, not for the sciences, yeah, you only 6-up invulns. You can bring Vol, sure, because you have to have Vol. Legally, you must bring Vol. But
the Overwatch or any
I don't know. Next would probably be Guard.
Yes, Overwatch into these blood crushers.
If we're trying to take away the invuln saves, probably Guard. He's also not used to playing with that
Alright.
many dudes.
3 hits.
He's definitely more of an elite army player.
1 dev, 1 save.
Yeah, I recently played against Noah's Custodes. I love this so much. I'm gonna clean up 2,000 points of it and play some
I
myself.
already did what I wanted.
Honestly, the Victrix Honor Guard was just the gateway drugs to Custodes.
Yeah,
You
turns
know
out,
who
no, I would give him Vol. Yeah, I mean, no sacrosants, because that would defeat the purpose. He can have Vol.
1 hit with
Mainly just so I can
Like
play
Eric
against it and kill his Vol and make him sad.
1 at -1.
Like Eric, why didn't you tell me there was an entire army out there that was just all Victrix Honor Guard?
I never
and-
thought about it.
And
I'll be
Gladiator
honest.
Lancers.
I never thought about it. Yeah, that is true. It was your
1 and
calling.
0.
I'm glad we set up that stream and you know you're able to play your Ultramarines and find out that there was something even more calling
1
to you.
invuln.
I mean,
Minimum
3
damage.
God Emperor even gave me that 11-inch charge for me to
Laser.
for me to rethink my choices to send them into away from
two of 'em.
Trajan. And
Smart, man.
Yep.
but you know I can't turn down a challenge, right? It's Kato Sicarius. I mean, he meets a challenge head on. He does not turn
shooting.
back around and charge
Let's do,
away from the challenge, right? I mean,
no.
he charges toward the challenge.
Right into that brick wall, no breaks.
Why why into the break roll? And at that point, I was committed, right? He said we have a 2 of invulnerable, a 4 of funeral pit. I said, yeah, no problem, let's go.
Yep.
I was wrong.
Wounds though. You won.
It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. So the final answer is
Okay,
Sisters. You can have Vol, no sacrosants, and then
Skull cannon.
fair point about the tanks. So we'll make him play
Cleanse.
Recon Guard.
These
And we'll
guys
see
are
how it
gonna-
goes.
Or no. No, these guys are gonna cleanse, and the Rendmaster I dropped in is gonna cleanse. He's not doing
So yeah, we
it.
also had an Overwatch
Cannon's
from
gonna
Dust
shoot
in
it
there. Took out some more of these Blood Crushers. So that unit's down to 2.
D6+2.
So we've
5
got
shots.
we are down to 8 Crushers on the
1
table.
hit.
Decent job so far.
Nope. But battle shock, please, at -1.
Yep. Two Crushers died on his own turn. I mean, it's not looking too bad for Dustin, depending on how these charges go. There's still a lot of crap to dig through.
Yeah, so fortunately for Dustin, his profiles are literally perfect at killing blood crushers.
Mhm.
Cannon. Much I'd love to shoot these guys.
So any of the units that come out of the trucks are going to be able to
Actually, why
delete
not?
the rest of this stuff.
Stop you from, like,
Because
dropping
even though
some
those
random
wolves
shit
are
up
2
here,
wounds
it's
each and they are, they're taking up a huge amount of space.
fine. Or I could shoot
on the
the
board,
Rep X.
Pretty much every attack
already got rid of
that comes
Behind
out of these
the-
Space Marines over here, every attack is like 2 damage,
Yeah.
right? AP 2 damage, right? So I'm just gonna put like every single fail safe is just a dead wolf.
I can't chip a wound or 2.
And I'm pretty sure these sword bros have like
shots.
5 attacks each with like
Yeah,
lethal
2 hits.
sustains. Crown 5.
No will.
So
Battle shock, please.
Yep. And you got
So,
the Martial Castellans in there too.
He's good.
The damage will
Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
set to yes.
yeah, those guys are what,
Blood
like,
Crushers, 'cause
yeah, I don't even want to know how many those
for
attacks those guys have at
I'm gonna
X22s,
send one.
right? I mean those are just
They're gonna throw,
x22.coms.
Yep.
Grenade. It's
Rerolls
Blood
and
Legion
+1 to
strat.
wound, and
That's the same thing as grenade.
you just take your models off the table.
Yep.
The problem
Yep.
for Dustin is going to be he
you
really
take
needs to
4.
make this turn stick, and then everything is out in the open.
Nothing about that.
And then even if he gets rid of all the Blood Crushers, which is the main
Correct.
threat, he still does have Scarbrand. He still has the
That's
Ren
it
Masters.
for that.
Still has the dogs running
charges.
around.
Yeah.
This
The
Blood
Scar
Crusher
brand is
go back
definitely
to the
scary,
front
but
button,
but once all the blood crushers fall and the dog starts thinning out, it's a good
Yeah,
time.
it's definitely not impossible.
It's a good time for the
Those sword bros will just die is the other thing though. So he's going to do a lot of damage and then likely die. So Blood Crusher's going back. Emperor's Champion. Give him a salute. It's the last we've seen of him this stream.
At the end of that, there's 4 of them. Oh, I didn't mean to reroll that 3. You will pay 3.
Ricardo
4, 5,
pretending
6,
that he's still a
two,
Tyranid player. We'll see. Maybe when their codex comes out, he'll be a Tyranid player.
It's a good
These
thing I
guys-
can play.
He plays Tyranid in his free time now, but for
These guys are gonna
when he's
go
on the
into
grind,
here.
he's playing Space Marines. Our podcast this Wednesday is going to be about our first tournament, local RTT we're going to. We're going to go over our
That could
list, and
also count.
Ricardo's playing Ultramarines, not
You go
Tyranids. So
here. You're like way back here.
if that's any
Probably
indication.
not getting a bunch of guys into engagement, right?
I'm also +1 in charge, and I have 5 phase mortals, up to 6.
Yeah, Dustin threatening a heroic here as well.
Yeah, both turns here. He has set up some
just tag.
expert.
Probably.
Right, but he still gets to do it. Like he like that's just Helbrecht's thing. He's just the right. Isn't he just the guy?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, so it looks like
He doesn't have the charge to get the mortals,
Yeah.
right? He just
he still just does it. Yep. Start of the
Yep.
fight phase.
And then we'll go here.
yeah. Like I mean, it's two
We're
blood
gonna do
hunters,
the
right? Like I mean, it's
mortals.
like what,
As much as I want to do it to Helbrecht's unit,
like 4 attacks.
we're gonna
Yeah,
do the
he might
rebels.
struggle to get things, because one thing I will say about Antonio
Not
doing
gonna
this
say
double
the
charge
rebels.
is it is going to be difficult for Ricardo
Okay.
to get a pile in that does much
Let's see
here.
if we can bang. It's
Right.
like a 9
But it won't
We
matter.
still have
like,
Helbrecht, still have some. Yeah.
Helbrecht. Helbrecht will kill the whole unit here.
Alright, I'm gonna spend one for this Ren Master.
Certainly might.
Here. Just
Have to
he
see if he can get
advanced,
some sword
so
bros in on the
we're good.
fun.
He advanced the charge.
A Ren
Also
Master
gonna tag that impulsor.
tagging
no,
everything he
I'm
can.
gonna stand here, menacing.
Nice.
Good.
Okay. Sick. That is. I guess these flesh hounds could also try to get in there. If I do that, you still got guys in here that just run out.
Yep, with advanced in charge.
With advanced charge, probably
Yeah,
get out
Dustin's
here anyway.
set up
But
decently
in
here.
you're
I could definitely see this game going
space,
either way still.
Back here.
I do think odds
Top
are
though.
that Antonio will be out of blood crushers at the end of Dustin's turn, though.
Nice.
Maybe actually you should have these two in the back here. I don't think they're going to be getting interacted with. Maybe
Yep,
yeah, no, they so
great
should just be
choice.
those.
Yeah, great choice here to run out with the wolves here. Like definitely don't hold them back. Because you rather the
yep.
the sword bros come out and charge those guys than to charge your crushers. So yeah, like if those guys sat back and just
I'll
like
probably gonna start throwing
hung
them
out,
here, huh?
and then the crushers gets charged instead, that's like far worse.
Yeah.
So
As long
like-
as someone else can get in this spot, because he
Yeah,
could've
I should be able
moving
to
in,
right
yeah.
here.
Yep, you're good.
It's mainly for the coherency, so I don't lose that other guy.
Getting everything pushed in as far as he can, and then we'll get some sword bros responding, and then we'll see where the game goes
Yeah.
from there.
yeah, so far he's traded
I'll call it out
Um,
before I forget.
combi
so-
lieutenant, 3 eradicators
Okay.
with
Yeah, I
heavy
always forget that
bolters
shit.
And the
um,
E-Champ unit.
and the E-Champ unit
Yep.
for well over half of the blood crusher.
flesh
So
hounds
yeah, it's a good
like
trade. Like because he really has 2
Um,
turns, right, to shoot at the blood crushers. Because
that's
they're
how
I mean
much
that's
it
the
is.
nature of mounted units.
Yeah.
Because they're just huge. Like the plef, like they're just such a big unit. Like
My
it's impossible to
base.
hide the whole unit. So you're just
top
gonna get
five
shot.
phase, Both
And the
Ren
hope is that you
Masters
keep
are
enough
going
alive
with
that you can
red
charge
beds.
in with enough of them.
Definitely.
But he basically gets 2 turns to shoot him, right?
Can't fight it a
And
little
he
bit.
just picked up like
Here,
enough, right? Like,
I
he didn't
damage
get scammed on the
3.
invul saves, and
Yeah.
That'd be
and
pretty sweet.
Yeah,
yeah,
Antonio
so-
definitely did not roll the invulns he
I
wanted
don't think they're
in that first round of shooting.
They are.
yeah.
But maybe this round, you never
Yeah,
know.
no, I
Maybe
probably
this
can't
Rep
see
X
that.
goes full into
I
these
think
blood
that's
crushers and kills one. You never know.
Yeah, like that, like
Also,
Dustin got so much value out of those
also
scouts,
really
right? Like
so,
they
like,
were spotting for the other Rep X
so
to
this
reroll
guy-
hits, and then the Rep
Actually,
X
no,
here
you're
was
right.
positioned well to just be able to move up 10
This
inches
is
and shoot
too
within
heavy
12.
for
Like
terrain.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Alright, so they're both gonna look at
a real masterclass of Space Marine
these two blood
movement here.
crushers are gonna- Go ahead.
I'll do my start of the fight phase mortals here, Helbrechts.
Okay.
I
Start
get
of
a
the
+1
fight
result 'cause there's
phase.
5 dudes in my units. So that's a 3. I think that's just D3. Let me double check. Yep, D3 for a 2.
Bing bing.
2 down
Yeah.
on the blood crushers already. It looks like he'll be able to get
Go on
2
this
sword
one.
bros just by my eyes. Should be able
Okay,
to
that one.
sleek over here,
Alright.
run up in there.
Oh, yeah, violins. Let's do.
Yeah, so he's gonna lose the scouts here.
G.
Take some damage from that rep X, but not much. It should live. I don't think the blood crushers are gonna get through all of that. There's AP2, but odds are he'll still have that. Lost the E-champ unit, yeah.
Yeah.
Should have a decent crackback here.
Yeah, this is a super delicious position to be in here. The guys in the rep X can just come out and clean up everything over here. The red mat, like the skull cannon, the flesh hounds, like, and even if Hellbrecht's unit gets chunked, which it won't, like, and they don't pick up both of these blood crushers, which they will, they can just hop back into this impulsor, like literally, like 0 risk. Like,
True. Yeah, he could hold them off for a turn, use the sword bros, still have that unit
And then this one.
yep.
pretty safe.
Yeah, these scouts don't matter. The whole unit can die here.
Oh yeah, they will be. The death is coming.
These 3 aren't.
Yep.
Yeah, that checks out.
Everything is on the table though, other than
All right, we're gonna go with the 2
things in those
blood
transports,
crushers,
so.
see if I can't chip more off of this
Yep.
guy.
Yeah, really, Dustin just
What's
needs to
your
push out of his
your unit
deployment
actually
zone,
do
right? He just
3,
needs
right?
to send
It'll
guys
be
out.
AP
start
4
doing stuff,
damage
but
4.
luckily
and
these
then
flesh
AP
hounds
3
are
damage
exactly
3.
in
I've
advanced
stacking
charge distance,
both
so
of them.
it's gonna be a juicy one.
I guess
Same with these blood
Scouts are
crushers
super
is
cool.
exactly advanced in charge distance.
I guess I
like- like confident advanced in charge distance.
Okay.
Also, just for people watching, we are currently at the bottom of 2. They
got
kind of messed
4
up the
attacks.
scoreboard a bit. So everything should be correct in terms of score, but we're the bottom of 2. We're like
Okay.
half a round ahead on the
D12.
scoreboard. So we'll have 3 more
1
rounds.
wound,
Something that
AP
Dustin I
4
think has
damage.
done well here, especially with this type of army, and something that I've had to work on for 11th edition. I think we've all had to adjust to is not panicking early if against pressure armies like
8
this.
attacks,
Because in 10th edition, you always kind of felt like you were on the clock.
23
But
hits,
Dustin here still has 3 turns. Even this next
1
turn, he cannot
wound,
score a ton, and he still,
AP3, down AP2.
in theory, could score 60
up,
points in the
that's
last
good.
2 rounds. So just
Okay.
that change, being able to
Um,
play the pace that you need to play to get through these pressure armies and still, not panic and just be like, I have to go now. I'm gonna lose, and then
we'll
you overextend. So still plenty of time to score.
go with the flesh hounds first.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like 4 damage to the rep X there.
And 2 of this one.
Nothing crazy.
Pretty sure, yeah. It's
Decent
hard to
chance
see
those
the
blood crushers get.
All right, so we got 1,
picked up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flesh hounds that can all fight. 3 attacks each. Maybe 24 attacks.
These scouts are about to get chomped on by some dogs.
On 3s, and these are strength 5. 3s again. You have 9 AP1, 1 damage.
Casual 5-ups.
1, 2, 3 die.
3 dead, 2
Okay.
left.
And now the Rendmaster will just go. We'll go Hellblades here, and I'll just try to get some. No, I'm not gonna mess around here. We're gonna kill the scouts. 5 attacks on 2s. And then I believe
Considering doing some split attacks there, decided
that is
against it.
3 AP2, 3 damage.
They're dead. They tried.
Okay,
Scouts
your
gone.
fights.
We are not surprised.
Okay. Perfect, friends.
Helbrecht into some blood crushers. See some
Is
fireworks.
so lethal. Your toughness 7.
7.
So 5's down to 4s. 3 at -2 for 2.
3 at -2 for 2.
Okay.
So just Helbrecht has to do
Helbrecht.
2 wounds.
I probably should. Oh, I already thought of
3's 4 at -3 for 3.
it. Go all 5-ups.
Blood Crusher's gone on his turn.
And then
Absolutely devastating.
This guy, right? Okay. Yeah,
Correct.
that's it.
Well played by Dustin so
Well,
far.
I was gonna say at least not.
We'll just have to see how this
No,
Not for
'cause
me to
if I-
fight yet.
how this
Right.
how
and
his
if I
turn goes, but if
consolidate
he
into it, it stops you
is
from, like moving up to like do
decent
actions or
amount
whatever, but
here.
I could still surge, and I can make it really awkward for you with surge.
still has the surge to play around, yep. And I don't think he'll be able to pull the same trick in the next turn. I think he will need to make at least 2 charges here, if not 3.
10. And then I did kill a unit. We get 3 more in primary. And more enemy units were destroyed this turn than friendly units were destroyed in the previous turn. I believe that is correct, because including the scouts, I'm up to 3 units. And I don't think you killed 3 of my units.
I just wounded
1.
Killed 1 and wounded 2.
Yeah. Okay. So I will get 4 more points there for primary.
Pretty healthy lead though, and this is at the bottom of 2 here.
All right.
Because Dustin did score 0.
Center ground and
So it's not looking great on the scoreboard, but like I said, he does have time to pull that back. Center ground, no prisoners drawn for Dustin.
Yeah. So this will be the turn that he gets onto the objective. Helbrecht being totally free to do whatever he wants here, like so many
Awkward
options.
thing
The
is-
sword girls can get out and kill
can
this
You can't blood
blood crush
surge
unit.
more than 1 unit.
Hybrecht can come over here and clear all
Like, if
these
I
flesh
move one
hounds
thing,
and
you
then
can't blood surge
potentially
like 3
consolidate onto
units
the
into
point.
No,
And,
I pick 1
And
unit.
then these guys can get out and clean up these flesh hounds and then stand on this objective.
Very well.
Yeah, he can definitely do a lot this turn, but he really needs to push out of his deployment
No
zone because
battle shocks? Question mark.
he's basically
At
he has
half.
no units past
So
midline.
at half, you do have to take 1.
Right. That's
Actually, basically no models outside of his deployment zone, so really needs to just push
Just
out.
the 1 rep X. That's the only one out of his deployment
No
zone.
man's land.
Yeah, but he's done such a good job of like only trading away his like
Yeah,
you know, like early pieces.
if he's able to convert this here and really clear a lot of the stuff in front of him,
Grandmaster's a little annoying.
Antonio's not going to have a ton left to do it, but he still does have,
No, Redmaster's a solid dude. It's fine.
depending on how he goes with the Renmaster, he's got, for sure, I
That's
think
just
he's going to
9
have
wounds.
2 Skull Cannons, a Renmaster, Scarbrand, 2
9
Blood
wounds,
Hunters,
T9,
or
4
Blood
of
Crushers,
them.
and probably the Karnak unit at a minimum.
That's
And that's if
fine.
Dustin does everything close to perfectly here and gets 100% conversion rate. So still going to have tools. He has his Fleshhound unit guarding his home. Notably not playing the Shadow Legion though, so no uppy downy. That's falling back
Thing.
as it was
No, I
engaged with
guess
this Renmaster.
I think he said he did not tag the ram. Or did he tag it? He said
No,
he
he was
tagged it?
definitely engaged with it. He
do it
considered
with,
splitting. He didn't attack it, but he was engaged.
Ah, okay,
Renmaster.
okay. Nice.
I rolled 2 dice. I apologize.
He's now engaged, yeah. So that's 1 surge, but that can just happen everywhere.
I'm not getting center ground, so that's cool.
Yep.
That's whatever. Alright.
Power that blood surge. You're gonna see more of those.
Oval bases are always weird in TTS with the actual engagement range.
Yeah. You're saying if you can like slip in front of this?
Yeah. Just trying to see what I want.
See if the 2-inch actually looks right on that. No, it doesn't.
Yeah. And I have display and center ground and prison. Alright, so you have
I think you want to max no
1,
prisoners
2,
here. That's my
4,
expert
5
opinion.
in no man's land. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
T4,
Yep.
2 wound models with no saves. Yep.
Okay.
Let's go.
2 wounds each.
Decent chance that Renmaster doesn't necessarily kill that Impulsor, but he might. That's a decent amount of attack, so he might just lose that for free on his turn.
Some stuff.
That's true.
Yeah, the thing is, so Dustin has to have a go turn here for sure. And he'll have 2 rep X's pretty much free firing or close to it. Has to make sure those don't get blood surged into,
Turn
of
X
course.
unit,
But there's just gonna be a lot of blood surge. Like, gonna be interesting to see how many charges Dustin actually makes here. Because Antonio might just do the job for him. Just engage him up.
Okay, advance this unit. 5.
Big advance.
Going that way. Just trying to play around the blood surge there.
Outside of 8 of this guy?
Yep.
So you can't blood surge with the skull cannon.
I will say you'll have to start bubbling out though.
Yeah. Just a little. Okay, how far?
If we go like this, it's easier to put the bubbles on your guys than it is to put them on the mobile bases on mine.
I'm actually like, you roll 6, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's gonna make him roll that 6.
I will with the skull cannon.
Yep. A 1 will not do it.
Cool.
So Dustin should be able to charge there, but it's not the easiest charge that it could have been. He hopped out from this Rep X and he's making a 8-inch charge with advance and charge. Just getting hurt by that blood surge there.
2 right now. Can you blood surge off of a disembark on a setup?
Good question. I don't think so.
I don't believe so. I believe it's a
They
normal
don't count
move or a
as normal
fallback
move.
or
I
an
don't think
advanced
it is
move.
a normal move.
Okay. And I think that's what we do. What does 3 look like here?
Yeah, gonna be a lot of Templars out here.
Very angry.
I don't love that, but at least I can't get blood surge into. So that's cool. I'm gonna move Albrecht.
So it seems like those sword bros are only really going to be able to go into that Renmaster and the Marshal.
Display of might.
It's considering of holding Helbrecht, I
Maybe
think.
some points. Alright, so you still have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be movement. Do you have any overwatches?
Is he just going to charge Helbrecht there? He's just that worried about the blood surge?
Fire with that.
Suppose that
Any
somewhat
overwatches?
makes sense.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Antonio does have the 2 CP for
Alright,
an interrupt,
shoot
so
I probably should have.
he'll be able to Renmaster this Impulsor no matter what for free, and then he can have another interrupt.
Okay.
Meltas. Both hits.
2 hits on the Melta. Maybe he just kills the Renmaster right here. Not with 2 1s. Not with 2 1s.
I'm not gonna roll it. That's fine. Okay, this Rep X. We're gonna put the. Is there anything like super cool I can see?
That is something super cool that he can see.
Oh, you're Arthur 12. Okay, cool.
Yep,
you
it's
can
gonna be
see
interesting
both
to see
of them.
what his target priority
The
is here.
lasers.
Definitely he's
You
gonna
can
have
see
to
with
just
both.
shoot
Guys.
those.
Um,
We can see with both now, but
Meltas,
depending on
the
how he goes,
Grandmaster,
he
and
might
everything else
not be able to see with the other one.
These flesh hounds over here.
True. Probably start with
Just a
the
couple ones.
Looks like he's starting with the
Oh, we should-
one up top there, yeah, closer to
So laser.
right next to
into
Helbrecht.
these blood crushers.
Yep.
so he's gonna laser them, and I think he's putting everything else into
Laser.
the flesh
Okay.
hounds.
On a 2.
So that's
1
this
invuln.
Rep X here. Into those
On the
blood crushers here.
Yep.
Does he get a 5 up yet? No.
Goes through.
Nope.
One
Minimum-
dead blood
Minimum
crusher.
5 damage.
Okay, we'll pull that guy.
So now this Rep X cannot shoot them. That is kind of the
And,
problem.
Meltas
So
is
those
the
3
Redmaster.
will live.
Rerolling. Both hit.
Don't think there's any way for that to change.
1 invuln if you have one.
4 up. I will.
Could you have shot
spend
the
one
the bottom one first?
here.
And then maybe he
Um,
will have to take these two off to still be able to
Oh.
see the last one, maybe? Who knows? The top
Yeah,
two off?
I think that was probably a little safer because I think this has
More
more
damage.
options on the
Yeah.
follow-up. Yeah, so we're gonna have 3
Yeah, and
blood
everything else
crushers
is
alive,
over
which is
you
not
guys.
ideal.
Yeah, so I think I would have shot the one on the home first,
Yeah.
and then shot the one up there first.
Yep.
Second.
Because then if you kill 2, great. This one, actually, no, you definitely shoot this one because he can see that whole unit, or pretty close to
Oh,
it.
okay. Well then, yeah. So that's.
Because yeah, you can go through here.
Go through.
Yeah,
damage
I
each.
think this is depending on if these are connected or not. I don't have the deployment in front of me.
There.
Yeah. Not a big deal, but you know, these like micro decisions are
Yeah, I think Dustin
you know,
has
could be the
to.
big difference.
He has to like perfectly target Prio at this point to be able to clear as much as he can because he does need to start scoring. I said he has time, and he does because it's only the top of round 3.
Yep, 1 each.
But he needs to start doing it because he is in quite a bit of a hole here. It's the problem with those pressure armies.
And also keep in mind that like as the viewer, right? Like as the spectator, it's like, oh, you know, I can like clearly see like what the right choice is. But when
Mhm.
you're playing the game, right?
Yep.
Like your mind has like, you know, can only process so many plays at once, right? So it's going down the list of plays that you need to make, and you just, you know, do them. And I'm only pointing out one play out of like
Yep.
30, right?
Yeah, he's
There's-
already thinking
there's
about his
30 other
charge
plays.
phase as well and what he
Exactly,
needs to
right?
do,
That's
where
right.
his
Exactly. So
strats
when you're
are going
playing
to
the
go.
game,
Mhm.
exactly. So when you're playing the game, you know, you're making so many calls at once that it's, you know, you really want to automate a lot of those calls so you so you don't have to make as many of them on the fly,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, just
and,
that
and the way to
muscle
do that
memory.
is practice.
Yep.
Exactly.
Muscle
and the way
memory
to do
through
it is just
practice.
practice. Yeah. So never feel bad about making mistakes because it's not about like that you made that mistake. Like it's good that you know that you
Good
made
with
that
that.
mistake because you'll never do it again,
What's that?
right? Like, and it's much better that you
Laser,
made that mistake
yeah.
against your friend
This?
than you made that mistake
Oh,
at,
no,
at an
no,
RT
I'm
or in
saying.
front of like a
I
really
was
good
like,
opponent that
"Ow."
you maybe super respected, right? Exactly. So,
So
so
we'll
you
do-
practice is what really matters.
Yep. Cool targets. So I guess laser into the Ren Master.
Yep,
Melta the Ren
laser
Master,
there. Yeah, I think I
Flush
definitely in
Hands.
hindsight flip flop those rep X's because I think blood
Laser.
crushers you want to get rid of as many as you can,
These, rolling, 1 hit.
and these.
Threes, nothing. Melta
Yeah, so he's gonna have 5 blood crushers to deal with next turn,
One
and
in
scar
one.
branding. He's gonna be down on the
on Ren Master.
scoreboard.
Okay.
1 on the Ren Master.
Goes through.
Those 5-ups are not 5-upping. I think that
Uh,
just kills him.
I need a.
Oh no, that
3 to kill
must
you.
not have been the.
Nope, just 4
That was the
damage.
Melta, not the heavy laser destroyer.
Okay, and then everything else is in the Flesh Hounds.
Not too bad because decent chance of Sword Bros or Helbrecht can just kill that Ren Master anyway. So no need to like re-roll that damage. It's
3
probably
saves
dead.
at 0 and 1 dev. All 1 damage.
Okay, sorry. So you said 3 and then 1 dev. So I'll take 2. So to kill 1 flesh hound.
Okay.
Yeah, notably, Scarbrand is very good at killing Space Marines, but he's also very good at being killed by Space
4
Marines.
at 0.
So he's going to be able to charge into a Swordbro unit, pick it up,
Damage.
guaranteed,
Yep.
and then
1.
get basically guaranteed to get murdered on the clapback.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Yep. There's gonna be some exposed Space Marines out here.
2 at 0.
If Dustin makes his charges though, he'll be in a pretty decent spot. I think.
1 damage.
I think he'll just be a little behind, or a lot behind on the score, really.
Yeah.
And I still think Antonio might have enough to drive it home because these
3
Sword
and
Bros, like I
-1.
said, when they're out in the open, they do just kind of die.
1 goes through.
2 damage. And Rocket Pod.
Yeah, that's why Demon really wants to, you know, get the jump on you, right? Get
Yep.
get those battle shocks rolling, get those just cage you in your deployment zone so you can't go out there and do missions and stuff. That's
Absolutely.
exactly what Antonio should be doing to
1.
to get ahead on the scoreboard.
Overwhelm. Overrun, overwhelm, just swamp you.
So, real quick.
What Antonio hasn't done this game though is he hasn't
I went and
scammed with
pinged,
5-ups.
like a judge chat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to
Yeah.
verify
This strategy,
the
what he's doing
primary.
currently, combined with rolling 5-ups,
So
is
the
truly
way they're
oppressive.
saying it is that it's 2 separate boxes that you check, like hold 1 and then hold more. If it was a like you had to do both kind of thing, it would have a plus in there. So like for yours,
So it is cumulative.
So for yours, like this second part, hold 1 or more, and 1 or more of the ones that you hold is middle. It would look like this.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
So I think
for
he's
this,
saying that
it's
it's either
you
4
do
or
one,
6.
and then you do the other. I control 1, control more. I don't know. I
Okay.
still feel like you're right, but the way that they're wording it is weird.
I think you should be able to score both of those.
I'm gonna just leave it as 6 for now, and then kind of go back and forth.
I think it's 10, but
Sure.
I could be wrong. I get what they're saying, that this is
Right.
cumulative.
So shots,
But
shots.
I think it's because this is like a mission.
These guys can shoot.
Like, so this is different than this,
Oh,
right? Like this is like you hold an objective and you get a bonus if it's central. This is like 2 separate
We're gonna shoot
things.
these
The only reason
intercessors
they're
into the flesh
not
hounds.
in like 2 separate boxes like this
I think one dude's not gonna
is
shoot.
because of they score at the same time. Yeah, I think that should be 10. Is my belief is that is 10. But
They all can.
who knows? Anyway, back in the minutia of 11th edition isn't fully solved. We don't know what everything does yet.
That's
Please
fine.
help.
So these guys.
And that's a part of the learning experience, right? Like playing a game with the with the rules as is. It's it is what it is, right? Like sometimes the rules are going to be slightly in your favor, and sometimes the rules will be slightly in your opponent's favor. And
Yeah, especially in the so early in the edition, everything's kind of wild
Six
west.
at
There's
minus
like
1 for
rules that are
1
clearly
on
written
the flesh
wrong,
hounds.
and they're just now putting out FAQs to clarify things and whatnot. Yeah,
Yep.
it'll
This is where
it'll get solved. Things will get
Yep.
ironed out.
it would never be perfect,
No.
but
No.
it's about doing your
Especially with
best.
how they write rules. I do have some quibbles with how they write rules.
1 damage each.
Who do you think has the advantage right now? I think it's
2.5.
very close. I think if Dustin makes his charges here that he wants to make, like
There
Halbrecht
was
here,
5
these
left,
guys
right?
up,
Yeah.
this charge here, clearing out as
Plus.
many of these as he can. He'll be in an okay spot. There's a chance that this Renmaster just kills this Impulsor and then it's free. It can also fall back and charge, but then, it doesn't have to fall back. He's still going to have 5 Blood Crushers, Scarbrand. He has that big lead on the scoreboard, so
Right.
I could still really see it going either way.
All right.
It will depend
Now
a
we
lot
got some
on
charges to do.
this charge phase, and then
gonna
what
do
Antonio can
Helbrecht's
take off the
first.
table. If there's too many Sword Bros left after
5
Antonio's
plus
next turn,
1
it's going to get
6.
very ugly.
No. Of course.
Failed his first charge there, so already not great.
No, it's fine. These guys.
He's just going to let
are
Helbrecht hang out, so yeah, already not a good start
here.
for Dustin. Does make that one, though, I
That's
think.
a
That one should
9.
be good there. I believe he still has these to charge. As long as he gets in there, he's being a decent spot.
Yep.
Yeah, he's already lost some attacks from Helbrecht. Not the worst thing. I do feel like with Helbrecht there, I either would have pushed it up and risked the Blood Surge and just call it a day, because then you just get to bash, or just I would have put it in the Repex for use for later. I think not moving it, it's just kind of hanging out. But we'll see.
Yep.
This was a big charge here, though, getting
There.
that done.
Yep. Start to get onto the start getting them primaries.
An
8 there should
Start
be good.
controlling something outside of its home. Yeah.
That's fine. Just charge into the Renmaster and then, yep, pile in. Clear those out. Easy peasy. And yeah, good point in the chat. Yeah, some of the like things, the DDA not having frames, so you technically couldn't charge it from the front. And lots of things were clearly just wrong. But they released an FAQ for a tournament, GW tournament in Tacoma for a week from today. So we won't have, odds are we'll get our first balance patch the week after. So the week of July 20th through the rest of that week, which makes sense because they did say a month after. So July 20th would be exactly a month. So those fixes and adaptations are coming.
Even as it is right now,
So to give you
I've been
the ruling that
absolutely
they gave
loving
me
it.
is that even though it looks awkward, the official app is allowing scoring by clicking both. Otherwise, it would unselect one or the other.
Yep, I completely agree. That should be a full 10. Yep. So they
It's-
moved that up.
It equates to 2 more points on turn 2 for me. It just
The gap gets even bigger.
wanted to
But
make
yeah,
sure
I do
got
think that is
right,
correct.
'cause otherwise, I really screwed my last game, kind of thing.
Yeah, no. As a Purge the Foe player currently as well, yes, that is definitely 2 separate objectives. You can score both. Hold one, hold more. This matchup is 10th edition Purge. Kill one, kill more, hold one, hold more.
That was my thought, is if I just rush at you and keep you off center, it makes it
We're
really
also-
difficult to do primary.
We're also at top of 3 right now. It says that you've already played your round 3. This is why, like, so we're all fucked up right now. So we all, I think, have 1 CP more than we're supposed to, because you're not supposed to have turn 3 yet. So I went first.
Oh yeah, that checks out.
Got the scoreboard a little
Yeah, like party assets is,
screwy.
like against Purge is so dumb. Just do actions in the center. There's never a world against almost any army where you're gonna be able to just sit there with Marines. Like, it's
Yep, I know Dustin is not a fan of this matchup because of that reason. He just feels like it forces him into the center where he just gets pounced on by the Purge the Foe opponent. But he still does have 2
Yeah,
more
Lamb
turns
is-
after this one.
Do you want to rook at all?
Lem is completely gonna stop playing priority assets.
You've had
Until
enough.
further notice.
You've had enough.
Yep, I'm a Purge the Foe
try to
until
get a little
until something
team here.
changes.
It's just giving
I'll
you
tell
a
you,
to fight. I do it over here.
world
to
is
maybe
not
stop you
always
from
the-
swinging over on your pile-in. 'Cause you're gonna swing into around.
not
into
always.
these guys'
Grass is not
armies.
always super green on the
Or
Purge side.
You try to
I don't
fight on
I don't
death
mind
with the
Purge, but there are
Renmaster.
problems with
That'd
it.
be pretty sweet.
Mainly your opponent just being
Or the
cagey
Fleshhounds
and
would
not
also
letting
be
you
pretty
to
sweet.
connect with them. But as a
I
coterie of the
will
Conceder player at the
not
moment,
heroic.
I am my only option is Purge, so I will be playing Purge.
Top of the fight phase, though. Both of these Renmasters.
Yeah, I'm
How
super
many
excited
attacks
to
do
get
these
those
soldiers have?
custodies going.
Reach.
Absolutely.
But you have like crit
Should be
5
fun.
lethals or something.
Yep.
Every single
Yes.
time I roll attacks on them,
And
I
reroll.
feel like
Yep.
$1,000,000.
All right, so both of these units are over here, probably dead. Both of these Renmasters are going to look at this one impulsor.
Sure. I do
Yeah.
have 5 inbound.
It's
I
just to
guess
see if
it's
this
more damage,
Renmaster
yeah.
can't dig
So,
himself
yep.
out.
Antonio trying to
Fair enough.
Renmaster that
Okay,
impulsor there and get rid of it.
Can't interrupt, so
I think a decent chance it's
let's
going to happen.
do Leadership on
So-
Jocelyn. He passes. I can reroll everything.
I think he
We're
wants to
gonna
pile in
do-
over here,
oh,
no?
I guess Pylin's got
Yep, there we go. I think he wants to grab those 2 Flesh Hounds, might as well. While we're here type of thing.
Sure.
1 Space Marine versus 2 dog.
Well, I mean, this 1 wound Renmaster is going to die about 15 different ways, so you might as well,
Sure, I might as well put might as well put 2 Marines into the dogs. There you go.
as many as you can. Get them over there, for sure.
Let's stay.
Is it only going to be 1? It might only be 1.
Wait, that's set it to-
Does he not
Oh, he
want to
doesn't want to
fight
go
them?
in there.
What? Why?
They're free. Free meat.
And
Unless there's something I'm missing about this interaction. I don't know why you wouldn't. I would at least put 1 in there.
Yeah. Just free.
looks like he should fit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that Marshal should pick those up. I'm not sure why we wouldn't do that there. I mean, again, like, one character kills this Renmaster, 2 Sword Bros killed this Renmaster.
That's just like.
I mean, 1 probably does.
3 Sword Bros kills this Red Master.
Is that 1 wound?
Like that, I
That
guess
man
it's
is...
Wait, so let me help me understand this. So can Hellbrug
did
Reactive
not
move
pull his
into
Fleshhounds
the
in.
Repex if he's within?
Yes,
you're
within
good.
he
space?
definitely can, yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So they passed their leadership.
Yeah,
One
I'm
puts,
confused why Dustin didn't pile
3
into the
guys
dogs
that
there.
can into the
Even just the 1
Renmaster,
character
and
should
the
take care of
4
it. There's
Fleshhounds.
you don't need his attacks on the Renmaster. I'll tell you that.
So these are the 3 guys, and then I get an extra.
So
plus
we're starting up
2
here,
for
trying
Marshall.
to got both the characters, one sword bro into the skull cannon, and then the other sword bros into
twos,
Karnak's unit.
5
Or sorry, the other
lethal,
4. There's a guy snuck around here.
rerolling.
So this
You
is
are
into the
9.
skull cannon here.
So I'll wound you on 4s. Do I fish? I hit on 2s.
The answer
Well,
Do they have a
you hit on
to
two.
do you fish here.
do they have a 4-up involvement or anything?
Yes, it does.
Well, what do you think the answer is, Eric?
He's fishing for lethals.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have lethal sustains here, right? I
Oh,
believe?
then you
Or-
100%
or-
fish. Yeah.
Or does it have
Got
sustains
to.
here? Does it have sustain?
I think it's lethal sus. Yeah.
All right, so 13.
Yeah,
minus
yeah,
2.
lethal
Yeah, you 100% do, and it's crit 5s. Yeah. The answer is yes, like 5 different ways, especially when you hit on 2s.
What if you hit on 3s? And
I think
only
at crit 5s
lethals.
you still do.
Yeah.
Crit 5s changes the math real
Then
fast.
Castellan on a 4-up gives me
Yep.
CP. He does.
Yep.
Nice.
The only time I get to enjoy that is when I'm Coterie 7 as EC, and at that point I'm probably beating you anyway, so it doesn't super matter. But yeah, that skull cannon is
And
with
Grease.
corn now, and now we just have 4 sword bros into a bunch of dogs.
10 minus 2 for 2.
10 minus 2 for 2.
All right. I think Karnak might have a 4-up involved instead of 5-up.
So Karnak, I think, lives.
At least better have a 4-up involved.
Yeah, so the mid sword
I know
bros
the
is
dogs
gonna
have 5-up involved.
it's gonna die to Scarbrand, and then
because right now I have
yeah, and then
5
Hellbrack
dogs.
probably fights
1,
Scarbrand.
2, 3, 4.
6.
And,
Potentially.
I think Dustin.
Yeah,
I think
the
Dustin
dogs
comes
are
out with more
pretty
units
sure
at the end here,
those
but
Whether
he's gonna really have to push out.
Yeah, I think he might fall short even if he does get over.
Well, maybe, maybe he thought that if he doesn't kill the dogs, he's stuck. He can't pile. No, he can
Yeah,
still
that's
consolidate
what
onto the
I'm
point, right? So
thinking.
there's no reason not to charge the dog.
I have no idea why he wouldn't do that. Yeah, I got nothing.
because he guarantee kills the Renmaster, right?
So
if
yeah,
he-
100%.
if-
Yeah, it's gonna die.
Yeah, and
He could kill the Renmaster from full with that unit easily, and it's at
oh,
one
yeah,
wound.
for sure.
Yeah, it's extremely dead.
Okay.
So yeah, Karnak at full.
I'll come up in a minute, buddy. Alright,
Alright.
next fight.
This
I'm gonna
guy's
use my
playing-
1. I'm gonna see if the Renmaster fights on death.
I reroll 1s, not everything. But
Ooh, the Renmaster fighting on death. Interesting.
Okay, I can try, but she might already be asleep.
Yep, nothing I can see can figure out why he didn't go into those dogs. Might have to get the debrief from Dustin there.
Dude, this Renmaster's got it, dude. All 4-ups right here. Watch this.
I think he got that one wound through.
All right, now
Does
the
he
part
fight
that
on
matters,
death?
Does he fight
The big
anyways?
4-up. He does not. Yeah, the dice not on Antonio's side here.
fight me here.
No 5-up scams, no fight on
Yep.
death there. That was a
So-
CP as well.
Two, the 2
Karnak
ups,
gets to fight.
on 2s.
Ah, yes.
Armor of Contempt, Dustin's favorite button. It's a good button
Yeah.
in his defense.
4.
And then wounding on 3s. Let's see, which characters you got over here? Castellan and a Marshal.
Yep.
This one's free,
What's the
right?
Castellan give you?
He gives me the rerolls.
The free, which one was
we'll
it?
Put him into the Castellan.
Is this one
'cause
free?
he's got
This
built-in
AOC here is free, right? With the
We'll
countdown.
put him into
Okay.
the Castellan. And
is it not how it
No,
works?
no, I don't
So
believe
you
he
have
has
4.
any. I could be wrong though.
Yep.
Do they have
And
CP?
with armor
Two down to
consent.
AP1.
They might.
Yeah, so 4-ups. Takes 2
Still-
damage.
Are these not captains? I thought these are captains.
Well, they're a different name.
Yeah, but I thought those are like Black Templar captains. They have like
The
CP
Castellans
reduction.
not. Marshall?
Do they not have CP reduction?
You would go first here.
No, they do
Okay.
not.
Did you do 5
Yeah,
attacks
no.
on 2s?
Nope.
Classic.
9.
I just know that unit just kills God, essentially.
These are currently strength.
Looked like he tried to precision.
8, so 5s. You have
Yeah, he's getting into character. Yep, he's trying to
one
kill the
on your
Castellan,
wall.
didn't get through.
Takes it.
5 damage. And then
6.
more attacks on 3s. Probably not doing it. Nope.
Pulsar does not go down.
It's
not super shocking.
Back, I guess. 1 hit. 4s, nothing. Okay, consolidates. He's gonna tag.
Yeah, now I definitely.
guys,
The only thing I was thinking is that Dustin might have
So you
wanted
guys
this
start
unit
loading in
unengaged
the-
so he could reactive move
The
them.
one attack or the one dude?
True,
'Cause you don't
true.
get the pile.
But now that he's
Is
piling
this
in, yeah, I don't know why you
gonna be
just don't
overrun
kill these
fight?
for free.
Or no?
No, I already fought. This is consolidate. I'm consolidating into you.
Yes, the
Okay.
dogs do get to bark. Bark, bark.
Real quick. Da-da-da. Was unengaged at the start of the fight step, but became engaged during the fight phase. You can make one additional pile in. That's what the overrun is.
Yep. He is correct.
So unengaged at the start of the fight phase, became engaged.
But I'm not doing an overrun because I fought.
No,
I'm
you're
just
not.
pulling
I
you.
am.
Interesting.
Yeah,
But I was unengaged and then became engaged.
100% can do that. Let's see. No, for no prisoners, Dustin killed
If you want to
2
real
units.
quick. I love that they numbered these now. It's 12.06.
So he didn't kill Karnak. He just killed
Is
this.
It's
Didn't kill them. So
model
just
by
2.
model, right? So if I just move these dudes on the point and then don't engage with these guys, I can do that, right?
No, he would have to go
so
into them.
I think the way Pylon is worded.
Yeah, he would have to go
Not
into them.
Pylon,
If he's
where's that?
within 3
Consolidate.
inches, which he definitely was, he has to go into them if he
So,
consolidates.
consolidate.
Yeah,
Step.
you have to. Yeah, you have to go into a unit, and if you
All the
cannot go into a
eligible
unit,
units
then
take
you
first
can go
move.
into an
So
objective.
eligible if
That's yet. I mean, it's only
blah,
1
blah,
point,
blah.
but looking at Dustin's
Solves all
scoreboard,
damage raised,
those
solved
flesh
by
hounds were worth a
opponent,
point
each not
for
make more than
another
one
no
consolidate
prisoner
move
because
during
he
the
has
step.
only killed 2 units. The Renmaster
Ongoing
here
consolidation,
and the
so
Skull Cannon up here.
consolidates first.
Because
All
those
engaged
flesh hounds are
units,
left
all
on
units are
2. We
eligible
didn't
for
kill
fight
these
make
blood
consolidation
crushers.
move.
Karnak is still alive, so that
You
unit's
move
not
in
dead.
base contact with enemy models.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see what else
Yep.
we have. Center ground isn't happening. Display
Objective
might not
consolidation.
likely
Okay,
to
here we go.
happen.
So
Wasn't able to
before moving,
do
select consolidation
his
mode. If your unit is engaged,
action.
you select this mode, which you were not.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, if your unit is within 3 or 1 or more enemy
OC of
units,
these
you must
guys,
select this
3.
mode.
So I
you have
think
to
he's able to
engage in
grab this.
consolidation.
He's maybe going to try and.
Each model that is
So,
moved must end
if he can
closer
touch
to the
with
closest
that.
enemy unit and
He's also got
engage as
his.
possible.
This Impulsor probably could have been positioned a bit better to get the OC
So
on
if I
here.
wasn't engaged until I moved the full 3 and I still was facing you.
Yeah, I think the way this
So,
works is if Dustin
essentially, like,
wants
if
to
you want
move,
consolidate that
he has to
unit,
go into this unit. Yeah.
You start with, are you engaged? No. Then, if you can, like, if you're within 3 inches of an enemy unit,
You must go there
have
if you
to choose
consolidate.
that one.
Yep.
And if you can't, then you go to the objective consolidation. So you wouldn't be able to do the 3 to get onto the objective if you're within 3 of an enemy unit
Correct.
and not choose that one.
That wasn't within 3. I can just end my move within engagement because I couldn't have based you.
Yeah, absolutely. Do not be stressed at all if you are like not getting this perfectly
my
in your
maximum
games.
here.
This
Yep.
is like one of the
every
most
single model.
confusing parts of the
Yep.
game.
Especially when things have changed a little bit and there's extra
Yeah,
people are-
pile-ins
you were
and
only, like,
consolidate is
yeah,
not
0.6 or
unit by
something.
unit now. It's
You're, like,
at the end of everything. Yeah, things
Oh,
have
with
changed a
this
lot
guy,
here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
wasn't-
just be
I thought
patient
that's what
and
you're right.
have like a open mind and
So then
talk
then
about it
it's-
with
then
your
it's best to
opponent.
just
And if
tag
that's
you.
still unclear,
Just
So,
you know,
yeah, it's
ask
best
a
to do
judge,
that.
right?
Yep, at an event. Yeah.
Um,
Obviously,
we're
this one's
all
a
here. We're all here to learn.
a TTS event, so a little different for them, but yeah. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to talk to Dustin about it later. I have no
Yeah.
idea why he didn't just kill. These dogs should be
that's fine,
dead, and
yeah.
this isn't a problem.
Can't.
I think that's
just
the.
Can't get around your movement. Like this.
Yeah, whenever
would
you
make
charge,
me
you always
take
have
the
3 more
objective,
inches
and
of
then now
movement
it's
because you
contested
don't have to
again.
get within base to base now.
Yeah.
You can just get within 1 inch.
Play it
and,
out, but I
and then
just
you can
can't
still
stop
free to move 3 more inches.
just,
So
I
always
probably
utilize
kill a lot,
those
but I'm just
3 more
already
inches.
30 points
Just
away.
keep in mind that you do not ever want to get
Alright.
closer than exactly
I apologize,
1 inch
man.
because when you pile in, you still have to be 1
I
inch
just don't know
away.
how to
So
play
let's say if you were
around this.
0.2 inches away.
So
Now
it's
when you pile in,
interesting
you still have to end
see
0.2 inches away from the
think
unit.
about, like,
right?
what to
So you
do.
can't sling around as much when
For
you're
sure.
0.2
It's-
inches
I'm
away.
just-
So try to
I'm
be
just seeing,
you know,
the writing on the wall.
as far away from
and
the
just,
enemy
like,
as you
yeah.
can when you charge them 1 inch away, and then
like,
pile in additional 3 inches, and you can-
6-inch thing.
you can, you know, that's a
And,
huge movement, right? That's
it's
5.
not,
You
like,
can tag a guy
not
5 inches
impressive,
away. That's
but, like,
crazy.
it felt, like really powerful then as well, and now it's an 8.
Potentially 5
which
inches
is
away, right?
Just even better.
Yeah, the
well, the engagement range being so large too, it's like it's really good.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So like before,
the only
last
time
one,
you ever
we'd
want to
have to
base
do,
anything is if you
like
want to stop
6.1
them
away,
from
and
being
then
able
just have
to
hit a
do their
6-inch
piling.
start.
Exactly.
That is the only reason
Yep.
to be
Now
on.
it's
Otherwise,
like
yeah, you want to
8.1
stay at
away,
point one,
and then
keep
have to hit
your
a 9,
keep everything
which is
breezy.
just-
But like that gameplay option was not available
Okay,
before,
so these
right?
two
Like
flesh
now
hounds.
they've just
Yep,
now they've
100%.
distinguished the nuance between you know,
what's your toughness on
charging
sword
to
bros?
base and charging to
What's
1
what?
inch and
Yeah.
charging to 2 inches, right? Because
Yeah,
like
on
you
threes.
have to get to 1 inch if you
And
can,
on threes.
and then
You have
if
3,
you
1 of
can't,
each.
you have 2-inch fight, right?
Yep.
Which is very generous for melee armies,
one
and I think is actually very healthy for the game. And
The other thing
especially,
it's bad
I mean, right
for
now
are
it's
these big base
I
models, kind of
killed
like the Blood Crushers,
1,
but especially like Orc
2,
Bikes. Anything like Blood Crushers that come in big packs.
killing those.
Losing the base to base fight really hurts those. But for anything
Oh,
like
yeah,
your
for sure.
normal Space Marine, your 32
this
millimeter,
dog unit that you
yeah,
whittled down
it's
to
it is a
killed
lot
this
nicer to
Red
play
Minister,
around.
Yeah.
killed this skull
I mean, you
throne,
got to think
and
about like
this
force
dog unit is now just
multiplication,
down
right?
to
Like a
turn at.
like a blood crusher is the size of 2
So I get
space
4
marines,
on no
right? Because like you
crits,
got to think about like it's like 2 horizontal bases, right?
end of my
And
turn,
within that space
score any-
is
any
not
primary
2
again.
sword brethren's worth of
I'll
damage,
start scoring
right? Like I think it's
primary
quite clear,
next
right? Like
turn,
it's
but
maybe half of a sword bro, right?
Dude, I was
So
will
in the
say,
same
like,
surface area as a
as,
blood crusher,
as one of those, like I've played
you
a
have
ton of games of 11.
what is essentially 4 sword bros worth of
seven
damage,
turns 4 and 5.
right, on the space
It's
marine side. So
ridiculous.
being small and having a 2-inch
I mean,
engagement
I
and having
definitely
high
wanna play this,
quality
like, I'm
attacks
just, like, this
is,
I'm learning.
you know,
what
like,
I mean? But, like, I can't
super
even
good right now.
touch
Yep.
Starbrand, and,
That's
like,
why I've been,
that's a big
you know, really eyeballing these like a lot of these like elite melee armies with
Mhm.
like,
yeah,
you know,
so
high
happens.
quality,
'Cause if you
high
fall back, you
accuracy,
start
high
from
fidelity
six,
attacks, right?
so-
Because you really just need the right guys in the right place with high quality attacks. You can't just
Yeah,
like
we'll see what happens.
flood the board with a bunch of dudes
Sway
shooting from
Alliance.
downtown, like because you know you basically can't shoot anybody anymore
I
outside of
guess
12
I'll see
inches,
too.
outside of 15 inches,
Already,
right?
used.
Like all shooting is basically within 15 inches now. So
Typically,
really need
unless
the
it's
right guys
tank
in
to
the right
tank or
place.
whatever. And then a
Yeah,
lot
exactly,
of times then
yeah.
you're at -1 to hit. And
right,
Things
exactly.
are
So you
set.
really need the right guys in the right place. So
Yeah, see, this is saying.
so having that
this is saying it's your turn 4.
faculty is super important. Like
Right,
having
so
the
we're,
like the force multiplication in
we can actually
these
go like
elite,
this, it's
high quality
bang, bang.
damage
There we go.
units
Oh,
with
okay,
lots
cool.
of target selection is super important.
4 points, still no primary. I mean, he took this, no?
I
No,
know
because
you
yeah,
need
the
a bunch
Flesh
of
Hound was able to
blocks.
stop it. Yep. Yeah, I
first
think
one is gonna be this Flesh
Dustin's
Hound.
really that was
We're good.
what is it for
Next is these
scoring?
Blood Crushers. Also
Yeah, it was
good.
at least 3 points, I think.
This
Yeah,
yellow
3
unit.
points. It was 4 points killing those
Also
dogs because he
good.
gets on here, he gets enough
And
OC to
Karnak.
take this. Those guys don't get to tag on.
Does he have a 6 or a
Yeah.
7? He has a 7 on his data sheet. We're in.
Yeah, I
shadows.
don't know. I think that was a
So
big
I
mistake
would
by
just-
Dustin to not just grab those Flesh Hounds while he was there.
Um,
Never don't kill a unit when you have the option to kill a unit,
Or
essentially.
this one's contested.
Especially on the no prisoners turn.
Yeah, you have this one,
but-
right?
Yeah, it was 1 point
I
for
own
that,
this
and then it was
one,
also
and I
3
own
points
this
for
one,
primary, and
so
you
it's
can
still-
everyone can see the scoreboard. Dustin needs every point he can get.
Really
Now the
feel
game
like
is
it
not
should be
over
majority,
because,
but-
like they were discussing and like we talked about earlier, you can score a lot of points really quickly in 11th.
Well, it's normally
Um,
majority, right?
yep.
Just
three.
with
You
the
can
way
plus 30
things
in
work
one
now.
turn.
Right, yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
you definitely can. And then
Like,
Dustin,
these are, like,
I mean,
doing
Dustin
this
isn't playing
every
exactly the right army for
army
this,
units can
but
do
in theory, he
this.
could also score another 10 points at the
Yeah,
end of the
So, like,
battle.
the
And
majority
these were
still
just
need that hard to obtain.
FAQ'd to make it clear that end of battle does not count towards your 15 primary limit for that turn. So you could in theory score like 25 primary. Again,
nice. I didn't know that.
yeah, it's again, it's not completely in the game because it was for the Tacoma thing, but that's a GW
That's
event.
cool though. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So that's the problem for Dustin is he's going to struggle to get there because he's not playing super fast. I mean, he does have advance in charge, but I think Antonio would have to give him a springboard to make that work, and I don't think he's going to do that. But yeah, I think Dustin's going to look okay on the table. I do think that I'm
Okay.
struggling to see how he scores enough, but we will see. He hasn't gotten the best secondaries.
And let's see.
He scored 3 primary all game, which is tough.
Primary.
Plunder and
I
Beacon
hold
added 2
one,
for
and I
Antonio
believe
here.
because this one's contested, I hold 3 and you hold 2. So I do hold 1, hold more. Okay.
And then again to those watching, oh, looks like Yeah, they did get it fixed. Okay, so scoreboard is correct now.
Out.
It is the bottom of turn
So
for
if it
red.
goes here,
So bottom of
probably
round
gets
3,
flat by
red's
Marshall
turn.
next turn.
Going
Why do
second.
that, though? Maybe I just send these crushers in.
So yeah, and then Dustin did also score no prisoners. Missed the full there.
All right.
He's also
Can
discarded
you
a
make
couple
me
of
desperate if I
cards
fall
for the
back here?
CP, and he's sitting on
Yes.
4 now, which might be a little more than he needed.
It doesn't kill
It's
you.
always nice to have
It's
extra
too-
CP in a
just
melee
take
matchup,
one,
though,
right?
for the
Yeah.
heroic
Not worth it.
interrupt.
I'll
He's
fall
got
back
reactive
with flesh
moves. He's
hounds.
got
There's 4, 8, 12.
this guy's moved 12. Oh,
Oh
damn.
wait, you can jump in that impulsor, huh?
But
Hmm.
can.
Yep, like I
That's
said,
going to.
that was the only thing I could have thought of with Dustin not touching those dogs is the ability to run into that impulsor. But
I
then he
think
touched
I
him anyway and
still
didn't
do
kill
it.
them. So
Okay.
yeah, it's actually a good point. The dogs actually scored whole more as well. I think that was another thing. I think Dustin could have his impulsor is just off this objective. I think he could have tried to have it spun a little bit. Maybe he couldn't have because of where those flesh hounds were, like for engagement range. But if he could have towed onto both of these, he definitely should have. Those guys definitely should have just killed the dogs without question. I don't know, like so many different ways. I really don't know why he wasn't doing that. At the very least, he could have gotten the marshal
Okay,
in.
yep, that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
And
so
with
I wanna see if I can-
the point
so
discrepancy
Tony,
is
engagement range,
it's
select the
tough.
Fallback after instance fallback move. This unit's not within engagement range. One random unit.
He can definitely go in that
two can
impulsor.
move.
No questions
so I
asked.
can just use their data sheet to fall back into the impulsor.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do that.
Pretty good.
Cool.
Ba-da-bum-bum.
Can't he also reactive Hellbreak back into the repulsor? I don't think he
This
wants to necessarily, but
Rendmaster-
doesn't he have the strat as well? In
Yeah,
Yeah, you can just
Stormlands?
pay one and just do it.
Yeah. They're definitely within 8. Actually,
No.
definitely. Maybe. I don't know if it helps them too much. Doesn't hurt them.
Right.
It gets them away from those blood crushers, I guess.
Yeah, he was never gonna get charged by those.
I'm just thinking why he wouldn't
Much
do
I
it.
want to go after these guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
just
don't-
having them out, they can just walk onto the objective next turn is like kind of okay. But using the repulsor as a way to like just jump out,
Yep.
like get
Extra
get
3
more
inches.
movement.
Yeah, I just think he'll
Plus
want to
you move
go.
the whole length of the vehicle, right? Like you don't have to like you can jump in on one side and then jump out on the other side. Like,
100%. I don't think he wants to go left. I think he wants to get more middle.
Like that.
yeah, for sure.
But I think this
Well,
is definitely
actually,
a
I'll go
board state
this
for
way.
Antonio where he doesn't really need to force the issue now. He can just
Should roll
kind of
awkward for this one and try to-
plunder, beacon, back up. Like he has a huge lead.
Yep, the adrenaline is worn off. Like
Yep.
you know, half of the guys are dead. Now we just need to
Yes.
pick up the
Right.
scraps.
Oh,
Charge
no,
these
some
crushers
missions.
into that impulsor.
Yep. Yeah, this would
Keep
be a good
it-
time to cleanse, right?
Yep.
This would be a good time to just be like, all right,
Yep,
we're
he's got
done. we're
beacon,
done now.
which he should be able to do. Looks like he's
Yep.
setting up to do it here with that skull
Yep,
cannon.
plunder beacon. Yep, easy money here.
Beacon
Outside of his,
Scarbrand.
territory. Yep.
Beacon
Yep.
Scarbrand,
Yep.
back him up.
Go that way.
Charge the
'Cause
blood
plunder is
crushers
just outside of your
Scarbrand,
territory,
so-
right?
in a terrain area,
so this
and then
way.
charge these blood crushers into the impulsor to limit where the sword bros inside can hop out.
Yep. Yep.
Karnak just fall back, or just stay and die.
Fall
Either one is
back.
yeah,
perfectly
stand down.
fine.
It's all the same. Yep. Yeah, these blood crushers can probably just like stand behind this.
Fallback as well.
Stand behind the little
Oh, it's their dad
little,
ship,
uh,
but it's not a
Coke can.
strat.
Yes.
location here for a rhino to fit.
Okay.
Just move right over.
Yeah, one thing that Antonio wants to avoid here, though, is giving Dustin a springboard to
these
his home for
crushers.
those 10 points.
That's true.
Definitely doesn't want to let that happen. If I was Antonio at this point, I would just leave my home. Those dogs would just go, pick them up, put them in the sky. Don't give him any charge targets, because if I was Dustin, that's definitely one thing I'm looking at.
Yep. Get
He needs
Get the
points. Needs
primaries.
bad.
There's still a line in this Redpex for Overwatch.
Ooh, gross. I
think you just give-
Up.
I think you
No,
just
we'll-
give him
we'll go
that.
Like this.
Okay.
It's like into
There's
this
a line.
space.
Oh, true, yeah.
Here
Just
for
stay.
Overwatch in this Redpex.
God damn it.
I think he could just stay right here and make that charge. It
We're
should be
gonna stay
fairly
back
doable.
here.
Yep, just make the
We're
charge.
off the objective.
You still definitely want to make that charge to limit that dropout.
Fuck, that makes that a long charge.
So
You have to get out as close as possible, so at least it'll be like right here. Yeah, Scarbeezy's chilling.
I assume he beacons him. Maybe he beacons a skull cannon.
If he's gonna
Fast
want
fair.
to
Oh, just do it on the skull cannon.
run
Like
up
literally
to
nothing
here.
can see it. So it's
Yeah,
just
that
chilling.
rep X isn't going to be fast enough. Yeah, I'd probably do the skull cannon actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, it's got a pretty good position.
You got line of sight on anything you could want.
Yep. You just do three turns of purge and then 2 turns of action, 1 turn of action. Kill a couple more things and call it a day.
Yeah, I think he wants to kill that impulsor.
Okay.
Or not. I mean, the only thing, yeah, he's got to
Uh,
kill more, I suppose, for his max primary, but
I think I'll see what you do here.
he has to kill
not
2 things or
doing
3
anything
things
else,
to
you're
kill
just
more.
gonna
He's not
clap
going to
me,
do that.
so I'm
So
gonna
he
fall
wants to
back
kill
on
1 thing.
Okay.
That's some fast puppies.
So I can do this.
I don't even think that triggers it, no? 'Cause I think he has to end within 8. It's not start or end,
Yes,
unless it's
yeah, it's end within 8.
yeah, Sword Brethren.
This is the Stormlands reactor, right?
Okay.
Oh no, so the Sword Brethren is if you fall back from them, they get to make a normal move after you fall back. So this is correct.
Oh.
So it is different than your
So I can-
regular reactive move.
Okay. I thought
Nice.
Scarman was done already. Sorry.
Did you not do that?
No. Because you said Scarman was just chilling, so I assumed you like made a decision to keep him there and then fell that guy back at the end. So I would just. be
Oh,
on the
I see what you're
objective.
saying. If you like to
Yeah,
not
yeah.
move those guys that way.
Yeah.
'Cause it was one of those
yeah.
like I'm like, oh, he's just chilling, and then I thought about it. I was like, if you move up towards this, I have
Yeah.
Scarbeezy still.
Then I'll just be on this objective like this.
I think you need to. I don't think it's a bad
I'm
idea.
gonna stay back here. Okay.
I don't think it's
the
a.
strongest guy back and just keep one guy. And
I think you
guaranteed
still.
charge.
You move. Dustin probably isn't
Yeah,
thinking about this.
that'll be-
I'm moving these sword bros towards Karnak. Like I'm taking.
Bro,
He
better
needs to
run
start
up
moving
these
towards his
guys.
home. That is literally
Yeah,
his
exactly.
only
Yeah,
win
yeah, I'll
condition. Is he holds Antonio's
I think
home
I'm
at
just
the
trying
end.
to, like, hide these.
I think if he doesn't do that, there's not going to be enough points for him here to get that win. So yeah, that was 6 inches. He backed up a bit.
Yeah, he could have easily made it to like this edge
Even
here and still made it
let
pretty
Karnak
difficult.
charge you. I don't care. Let the Blood Crushers charge you. They're not going to drop you completely.
Yeah, the blood crushers. Yeah, the blood crushers aren't gonna kill him. Yeah.
If I need
And
to be
the
extra
Sword
aggressive,
Bros and the
there's
Impulsor
more.
are not going to be able to do that because they're just going to be too
cool.
tied up with everything in the middle.
I'll
Yeah.
Overwatch the FX to the flesh hounds.
Okay.
He's just going to kill the Flesh Hounds
Block
that he
out
should
all
have killed on his own turn
Hopefully.
for 10 points.
1 hit. 1 wound at 0.
We're good.
Now,
Uh,
so the only reason to not do this is that he did get his Sword Bros back in the Impulsor because they needed to be engaged and fall back. He also could have just set it up that
4 minus 1.
any movement near them, they
One
just
damage,
use the
2
reactive, right? So
damage.
I think he just, yeah, he needed to kill those dogs.
Links. Nothing. Uh-oh. Okay. 2s. 1 at minus 4. There we go.
Sayonara,
Okay.
puppies.
Alright,
Those 10-point
shooting.
dogs are gonna haunt him in his sleeps.
Let's start with the skull cannon.
Yeah,
is
10 points
going
for that,
to
yeah.
plunder.
Yep.
Yep, he needed to do that.
And then I will do
10 points in a CP.
Round.
Good point, because he did
Not on
Overwatch.
that, You're not on
He
that.
did
so
Overwatch.
you can't see.
I mean, he could have Overwatched the Ren
Can't
Master, I
see.
suppose.
There's still way the fuck back there. I'll spend 1. We're gonna throw a grenade into the impulsor.
Ren Masters have grenades? Hilarious.
That's
damn.
funny.
No,
Take,
that's a full
6.
6. All 6. Goodbye, Impulsor. That's bad. That is bad for Dustin.
Cool.
That's wild.
Does a thing.
Dice games are fun sometimes.
That's wild. That's crazy.
I don't think Antonio. Yeah, that sword bro will not be able to be there. I'm gonna
Average
keep
dice
it a
would
buck
just
with
be
you, bud.
average,
They cannot
fine.
be there. Cannot be there.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I have extremely
Well,
bad
now this
news for
makes
you.
sense.
I played a game with Ricardo. I did exactly 6 damage, and it exploded for exactly 6 damage and killed my contemptor that had 6 wounds left. Oh, it was spicy. It
Yeah.
was so spicy.
Yep. I should have killed those dogs. You know. These sword bros are gonna get messed up now. They can be charged by both of these.
Okay, and then
Impact mortals, you got him.
mortals.
Yeah, he hasn't even taken those yet.
Dead right. 1, 2, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6,
no.
7.
I think you had one guy that hit 1 earlier.
One guy
takes
down
one.
to 1. Does it explode?
Where's he at?
Do we go boom in the night?
1. And do I explode?
Nope.
No. Oh, that was brutal.
Yeah, that was a tough grenade. Not gonna lie to you on that one.
Um,
Literally one less grenade
And
there was a
then-
massive change. Like he needed the full 6, he got the full 6. Pretty tough.
your check how this worded. They were destroyed in the previous turn, so you killed these flesh hounds in my turn, so it's still at 2.
2. Yep. He
One
has now
for
killed
me.
1. Still don't think kill more is gonna happen, but he did get his
Really,
1
I'm getting
kill.
to 2, so I'm not getting kill more.
Yep.
All right, if I can kill these guys, I'm getting to 2 is what I'm saying. Okay. That's my shooting charges. Oh, I do get kill 1.
Yeah, so he's actually not a one-phase army. He's actually a two-phase army.
charges.
because
One
he
and a
has-
half.
Grandmaster in.
Where the half is the best
because he
grenade
has
you've ever seen.
grenades.
7.
That actually is the best grenade I've ever seen. Perfect 6 grenade.
And then
Ricardo, yes, you can actually fall back in grenade now as long as you also have fallback and shoot. They
Also
changed the
now
way grenade
7.
works. So you still cannot advance in grenade, but you can fall back in grenade as long as you also have fallback and shoot, which all mounted units in Antonio's army do have.
an inch right there. All right. Mortals here. Do we do any? Nope.
No mortals. Good. Good for
And
Dustin,
then
because he
charge moves.
got hit pretty hard by some other mortals.
And I also just want to like spell this out real quick. This Renmaster fell back from the Impulsor and charged. He has mounted, so he gets to do the thing
Yes.
for
What thing?
Clavicade.
Antonio's correct.
Cloud
He
of
cannot
Chaos
hear
fell
me,
back
but
and
he
he
could
can
read
charge.
Ricardo's chat. But yes,
Oh,
it
okay.
is legal to do. You now can fall back and grenade, as long as you were also eligible to shoot.
Islands. This dude's gonna go to
Emperor's Children, Battle Line, and Cacophonists rejoice.
not really spin. I just want to get
Because would you
so
believe
that
it,
if
Lamb?
we kill
Noise
down
Marines do
because
not
down
have
is
explosives.
Marshall.
Only the Cacophonist does.
I don't want to be that guy because I say a lot of other controversial stuff. So maybe this is just not the hill to die on, right? But
Yeah.
We'll start with the 2 crushers. Oh, you
But
do have
I've been
interrupt,
thinking all
actually.
season that maybe
Gross.
like
I'm
noise
Battlestar.
marines are just bad.
Oh, you're Battlestar.
Mhm.
Not
I think
gross.
maybe the strength of heavy
I'll start with the
bolters
2
is that they're
crushers. The
36 inch,
Grandmaster's
and I
gonna
think
take
that 18 inch
18
heavy
plus
bolters is
strength,
just not real.
AP, and damage.
Like,
Well,
I don't-
remember
I just
they're-
don't- I-
wound.
They're 18-inch ignore cover heavy
Nope.
bolters. Does
All right,
that help you
move
out?
on.
Nah, bro. I don't think that makes a difference to me.
Okay, so this is
I
gonna be
mean,
4
I
attacks.
have never like
3s.
once been scared.
6, so 3s
Like I know
again.
that they definitely
You have
didn't
1
do
at
do
83
work,
for 3 damage.
but I feel like the times they do work,
Babes it.
like
Okay, and then
like
now
maybe it's just like the
8s.
army doesn't have a better choice, right? Like maybe I'm just spoiled. for
Defilers
options,
now,
you know,
but
to
yeah.
play.
These are hitting on
Nah, Noise Marines are
4,
great
but
as a
that
NPC player. I'm running 18
makes
in my
7
next
for
tournament.
3s.
Still
Oh.
doing the thing.
So 2s. You have 6 at AP2, 2 damage.
Well, maybe with saturation, that's the way to make
Yeah.
them good, right? It's just
Part of
Oh,
that,
wow,
ignores
that
cover is
guy
really
was-
good. In Coterie, you can get reroll hits of 1, so they
Oh,
hit on
wow, this
3s,
is
potentially hit on 2s with plunging fire. They love plunging fire.
Renmaster.
And then Yeah, the Blastmasters alone do a lot of work. So those are not heavy bolters. Those are strength 10, typically -2, 3 damage. So even those alone, they fit great
Okay,
in
AB2
a.
battle cannons. Like, okay.
Yeah, they fit great into a Rhino. You just firing deck those out the top.
Or each.
Yeah, I love my noise marines. You give them the Cacophonist and the 1 unit that drops out of the sky. Gives them sustained as well. Cacophonist gets 6 more heavy bolter shots that hit on 2s. They are.
Oh, there's one.
I still think they're quite good.
And then 4 more here.
The only difference is you do have a choice now with Defilers, giving EC another actual shooting option.
Rerolling the wound.
Yeah.
So I just bring one of those two.
Damage.
3 each.
Yeah, I just feel like they're in like a weird position, right? It's the same thing with like Hellblasters. It's like, okay, like sure, like you got like you have good guns, okay, sure, whatever, but everyone that like sees them is gonna just like wax them off, right? So,
Yeah, they're T5, 2 wounds, 3 up, no invul.
These 2 guys. Let's put everything into the Renmaster.
I still think they're great. Depends on what you're playing, but I still like them. I also don't want to go to double crab life, so
double crab live.
Your toughness.
the Strat Reserve
9,
Cacophonous Noise Marines are
5,
great as well.
down to 4
Just drop
for
them
plus
down.
1 wound.
That's true. That's true.
So 12 at -2.
I mean, you were commentating
Yeah,
the
you can-
game where I was playing against those Death Company. I basically picked up that whole unit with 2 Noise Marine units.
Oh, true. Yeah, and you were shooting at -1 damage. You were just like, no problem.
That's fine. I'll just shoot you with a lot of them. You'll die.
Coming right
eventually.
up. Yeah, that was such a
It's
good game. You know,
like
you went to the store with 94 bucks and you bought exactly 94 bucks worth of stuff. Like
Well, it's just
you
these
had
2
Exaxes and you know
No
you
change.
had
Yeah,
perfect target
he gets
selection.
a ton of attacks. Like he's
You know,
7
I was
base
really
with plus
impressed.
1 for
Yeah,
every
it was a fun
10
game.
And you're
inches of him.
Yeah, you're just kind of the you're kind of like the guy who just feeds your opponent like 80 point Duder units, maybe a Rhino here and there, and your
Yep.
opponent chowing down, and then they're super satisfied, and then before you know it, they've got fully buffed.
that party
Critting on
bus
5,
Rhino that we
reroll.
talked about. Everything's hopping out. Demon Prince is
Yep, yep.
dropping. Those
Yep.
Noise Marines walking
Yep.
on the edge. Defiler's still here.
Yep.
Mauler Fiend's rolling.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
That's the play.
And then you're like, wait a minute, hold on, where did all these guys come from? What?
All right. I'll
They've been
finally
here the
start
whole
playing.
time.
Holy shit.
Yep.
So Dustin did pick up that Renmaster with just the 2 characters, but he
Yep.
did lose all of his sword bros there, and they're now kind of pinched in by these blood crushers.
Scout
So, yeah.
intended to
So yeah,
stay.
Dustin really needs this turn to kill. I think he wants to kill Karnak
Cleanse and engage in all.
with these sword bros and be able to go towards his home, and then keep Scarbrand
Okey-dokey.
occupied somehow.
The battle shock.
Well, Scarbrand's gonna have to fight.
-1, correct?
Yep.
Helbrecht. Yeah, Helbrecht
doesn't
and
care.
the
Yeah,
two
okay.
characters left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Helbrecht is gonna go fight the Blood
I
Crushers.
can fall back in
and
charge.
then
Tony
these units
is-
are gonna try to go for it. They're home.
Very
I do have
easily.
a
Yeah,
mini
Dustin's
test
really
for
easily going to pick
them,
up
but I
these
guess same
guys.
thing, it wouldn't kill you. So.
That should be
That's
about
one of
it.
the rules that got worse. Unless it's like.
Then I think, yeah, I advance in charge here. Again, that's why I just be closer here. Kill that, and
Yeah.
then just be in this little pocket.
All right. So
And
your
then
offense
next
comes
turn,
there.
just walk onto his home,
Not gonna be
because you
shot
have
at.
to. Like I said, it's his only win con at this point, because he just needs points. Yeah, because we had plunder scored, beacon ongoing. That's you can mark that off. I'm not going to because it's not technically scored yet, but the skull cannon here in the back, I believe, is the beacon. It's not dying.
He fails.
And we picked up cleanse and engage on all fronts. Not what Dustin was looking for.
Oh, the yellow crushers had the grenades. Anyways, there you go.
Cleanse. Does that have cleanse?
That is really cool though. That Blood Crushers have explosives. Justice for Tyrannus.
The action economy that I want to.
Oh, the crushers did the grenade, so they didn't have to fall back. They could see, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
must
they
be
could
able to.
just see. So.
I thought you did it with the Renmaster.
Yeah,
Does
I
he have
thought-
explosives?
We thought so too.
Yep.
I probably. Yeah, I doubt
it
he does,
takes-
but I didn't think the Blood Crushers had grenades
Either
either.
way,
so-
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Takes 1.
It's a new world out there. I don't know who's got what. They're changing everything.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, he
weapons
does not
farming,
have it.
cool to see.
Or blood crushers don't. Grandmaster,
I don't even need to.
unless this is.
I'm gonna fall back. Do you want to make me desperate?
Maybe this isn't
No.
updated. I don't see it on here, but I don't have. I'm looking on like a third-party website.
Well, the Chaos Demon Codex is free.
Oh,
It's
true.
just the index. So you can look up.
Here.
So you can look at what are they?
Blood crushers and Renmaster.
The only
Blood
spots, like,
Crushers.
Let's see them. Have
Oh, they don't have grenades.
Renmaster.
Oh, it's corn grenades, not grenades. The core strat. It's special grenades. Ooh,
Oh, is it
Blood
a
Legion grenades?
Core strat. Gotcha.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, Skull begets blood. It's 8 inches visible to any corn infantry
Yeah, so it is
or
just
mounted
grenade.
unit.
Interesting.
Actually 11 o'clock now.
And it's wow, what a banger.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Cool. So yeah, either one could have done it.
I'm such a fan.
Do you mind if I spend a CP to redraw one of my secondaries?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, on a 4-up, do I get a CP from the Castellan? I do. So I'll just stay at 4. I'm gonna ditch cleanse.
Yep, you were never doing that. Tempting target.
Tempting target. Yeah, so that's not happening either. Cool.
Out here.
I just can't get a secondary, man. Like it's just brutal. Too slow. Scarbrand's too scary. It's just staring at me. So you have 1, 2, 3 in.
The real power of
Wargaming
these
and-
you know, these
I have 4
these hero
Warhammer
units, they
mines.
just stand there and you just gotta respect
Well,
them.
I'm not. These guys are dead. I'm not counting these guys.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, those should die,
And I'll
and
only
then he
have
just
3
needs to
and
point
4
rep X's
battle
up.
spots.
These guys
Guess
need
I'll
to
advance
charge
my
here.
weapons.
I don't know if Dustin's gonna realize that he needs to score that.
He knows.
So, so ridiculous. Guess I'll CP it. Here comes the 1. Okay, 6. Alright, 6. So I'll just go. Touch. 4 inches.
All right, I'll just. Do you want to say that you did this fallback last?
Oh, I forgot you're stupid. Yeah, see, like I just forgot your whole thing.
Yeah.
No,
I
okay.
mean, he's still gonna have to fall back,
You can
right?
start
If
doing
his
it.
plan is to shoot these guys, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, he can only surge into these guys anyways. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
No.
but I think he was lining up to shoot them.
He might not.
Yeah, Dustin has to send these towards
Only 'cause I
Karnak.
have to go back into these guys. And I think that you just.
I would have
to
sent
anyways.
Helbrecht up towards Scarbrand, or yeah, Scarbrand, as scary as it was, he just needs to present a threat up there.
Sorry, fuck it. Do you care if I do it?
No, I don't care.
It just stops you from shooting me, I guess.
Yep, sure does.
I got a big 6. I can only engage the closest, so. Gadoosh.
I mean, I would jump on. I would challenge the Scarbrand. Like I would jump in with Hellbrecht's unit. Like I would not.
He just has to. He can't. If he sits
Yeah,
back here, he
you
loses.
You can't take this. You can't take this Hellbrecht to the next game with you. The
Nope.
only thing you can take with you are the points. So
Yeah. Again, I'm not sure he's gonna notice, but yeah, like, again, this Swordbro unit has to go this way. It has to go towards Karnak. It needs to give him 2
That's-
fronts to fight on, or he just loses. So I would have Helbrecht would have gone up for me,
And you're gonna kill these guys.
Just go after these
anyways,
blood
but I did
crushers, it
kill
doesn't
the
matter.
ones that are on here.
and then
Yeah.
yeah,
for
the
some-
And then
Repexes
force
are somewhat out of the
Scarbrand,
game.
yeah.
Just kind of throw them up to use them later. Maybe rig them with
Yeah.
intercessors. Keep the
yeah,
scouts
just force
up in
the
the sky.
Scarbrand
Yeah.
to fight Hellbrecht's unit
Yep.
instead of the unit
So
that's
you
trying
buy
to get the home
time for
objective.
yep, 100%.
The unit that's yeah. Hellbrecht just needs to go tie down Scarbrand while the other Swordbro unit.
He
go
might
and
lose,
gets,
but just walking over here, you lose anyway. which maybe is just kind of what Dustin feels like at this point.
So I think
And this
if
isn't a
I
teams event. Maybe if it's a teams event, you're
use
just
advanced sheet, maybe there's
gonna
one.
try and take home what you can.
Well, no, but you always try to max score, right? Like it doesn't matter if you're in teams or a solo event.
Well,
your goal is
for
always to
teams, you
max
could
score.
say like, I'm not going to get your home anyway. I'm just going to try and like bleed out and just
Anything else
score,
I don't
right?
know.
Like, and just
So,
try and
yeah.
like.
No,
I'm
but
gonna
getting
get,
the home is the most score.
right. But you could say like, if I go that way, I'm just going to get killed by Scarbrand. In like, just saying,
Nice.
No, but what I'm saying is that in this position, I think the Scarbrand goes after Helbrecht, right? And like, if he like,
pushed him,
presses
yeah.
the matter,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. No, I don't disagree. My point is just being in teams, you can occasionally do things that are suboptimal if it's like the most optimal play is a 5% play and 95% I get 20 owed. But if I sit back here, I'm going to score like a 6. We'll just say. Point being though, this is a singles event, so that doesn't matter. Losing by 1 is the same by losing by 60. So you got to just go try and win.
5.
Yep.
Okay.
Just as a general rule, right? Always want to walk away with the most number of points. Because, that's the real thing that they're paying you for, So
he does see
make
that
sure
he
they
has to
get
go
their
that
money's
way,
worth.
so he's going after. Again, that's why I would have just been 6 inches closer here.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, excuse me. 1 sec.
And this is top of 4. Yep, this is correct. Rest of the game should be very quick here though. Not many units left. Crushers are gonna die. This Rep-X got a nice line to these crushers. Could do some good damage there. This Rep-X is gonna take the day off. Yep, these guys need to go after Karnak and just line up for that. The problem is now, with how Dustin played this though, Scarbrand just ignores Helbrecht and he will go intercept these guys. So I think the take-home plan is will not be happening.
That's fine. Yeah. I was saying for display of mine. I was like, wait, why do I have to stay out of this circle? But I don't have to. All right.
I'm gonna surge with Karnak.
Yeah, go ahead.
That sucks.
Not enough to. I think you. Oh, he does have to move. So you have to move as close as possible. If you get a bad surge, can you just move 0.1 inches? I know you have to go towards the closest, but can you just be like, not worth it?
Isn't it like up to anyways?
Yeah, that's my guess. I just didn't know if there's some writer that's like, once you pull this trigger, buddy, you're going.
Rep-X. All right, yeah. So this Rep-X is just gonna shoot these guys up. Get rerolls.
Rep-X are so nice in Black Templar because they have exactly 7 seats, which is the perfect number for 5 sword bros plus 2 champions.
Beautifully done.
And it comes with the anti-tank that the army desperately needs, and it does not the army does not want to take lancers, right? Like, so the fact that the Rep-X's just come with like the lancer gun on top of better, and like it just has 7 seats, and it's like the perfect number is perfect.
Yeah, so you do as a surge
Such
movement.
nice going.
Surge movement, you do have to move as close as possible. Yeah.
Nice.
Just went and double checked.
1 dev, 1 save is 0.
Fail to save at 0. Take 2.
Just seeing how many of those
Ricardo must
blood
be, like,
crushers we can.
Ricardo must be drooling watching this 18 crusher list. It must be like.
Does seem very
Must be
good.
like, who is my victim? Who is my victim? Who wants to play against 18 crushers?
Who's getting blood surged?
Lucky for him. I love the suffering. I'll get 18 crusher. Let's go.
Twin links.
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting list.
0.
Seems
I like
fun.
it. Yeah. Yep. Just go to any event, take 18 crushers, throw them on your opponent, win or lose. It's a good time.
And
You will never
3
regret
0.
taking 18 blood crushers.
Yep.
1 goes through.
And honestly, like it's not even that bad, like playing against it, right? Because they're kind of satisfying to kill, right? Like everyone you take down, you're like, oh, nice. And it's like, because like killing Nurgle doesn't even feel good, right? Like killing Nurgle feels icky, right? And plus, like some of them come back,
And
like,
it's so much harder. Yeah, they got feel no pain.
Yeah, and it's so much harder, right? Whereas like Blood Crushers, like they go down, right? They hit hard, but they go down, right?
Yeah.
So they're satisfying to play against too. Prefer infantry? No, you're right. You don't want mounted units that advance in charge. You want infantry that advance in charge.
I've taken the points.
But it is such a nice showcase army, though. It
Mhm.
is so nice to just have.
Yeah, and then Antonio sent us a picture of his model, so that's
Can't go
his
this way,
model
keep
on
my
the.
fancy, so I just have to go this
Pull it
way.
up real quick while they're doing this on the waiting room. He's got like a frost giant vibe on his Scarbrand, which looks really cool.
Marshall's units.
Yeah, I played against Christmas
Five.
Nurgle today.
Yeah, I saw that
the
the Santa Claus.
Yep, loved it.
Pylons I could
It's
drop.
funny because I painted what's his face's
Probably get
Death
Age,
Guard,
maybe.
like Grumpy Christmas.
I
Mm-hmm.
have two
Oh yeah, there you go. What a badass.
Yeah,
Because I ended up painting I forgot what.
There we go. That's a
I
9.
forgot what's his name, but I painted his Death Guard, and he wanted to do like a
4,
dirty Christmas look, and it was so much fun.
5.
Yeah, so Dustin definitely sees the
4,
line.
6.
So Scarbrand will have to pick. I think here he just picks this other. He just ignores Halbrecht because you just go cut this off.
Yep.
Oh, this wall's probably.
He just needs to go over here, move his 12
Screw me
or 14
over.
or whatever, how far this thing moves. Oh, he's only moving 10.
I guess
Okay.
the other thing is,
Just move-
so this is turn 4. So, oh no, he can't up
You
you
think I'll be
down.
able to pile in to get on this table quarter?
And yeah,
Possibly.
yeah, I think if I'm Antonio, those flesh hounds are definitely getting out of my home though. They are not a charge target. No, thank you.
This wall is making it awkward here.
Yeah. Let's see. I mean, if the Marshall tucks in, this guy can fit. Maybe this guy takes this spot. I just don't know if I can get this guy legally to like move farther away effectively. So let's see. I'll play with it in a second.
Do you think there's a universe with the
yeah,
priority
it's-
asset player
Valentine's
just takes
is gonna
all
enjoy it.
2-up armor
I'm gonna
guys
send
Just
the
stands in
wand
the
and
middle.
just try. I gotta roll an 11.
and then just presses button all day and just only kills one target a turn?
It's either that or a fight on.
Like, is
death,
there a universe in
fight
it?
on
Because
death.
I feel like the purge player is
Oh,
gonna
four
try
up.
to pair into the priority asset player every time.
So
I think it depends on the
it's-
map. I think it's also a bad map for the priority purge. I don't think it's like super one-sided. But this being search and destroy just really limits. Like it gets so
Alright,
many of
let
those demons like
me-
right in the middle without
Let's
any
just
real
play with it. Let's see
hassle.
if I can do
So I think there's some other
Yeah.
maps where is the way that this feels bad for purge is when the opponent can just like tow the lieutenant with combi weapon on the like very edge and just do its action and then just wait.
Yeah, there's that guy.
And it's just like
This is
you have to come kill me. And I have a react move. I'm just gonna keep setting this up. And as soon as you send anything real, then I just get to get the first punch into you. And then I get the first punch. I kill a bunch of stuff. I'm standing on the middle where I want to be. You're down units. You have to come do it again.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I wonder
I
if
tried.
Yeah. I mean, it's damn
wonder if
close.
priority assets, because I do think Dustin gets another option because he's running 2 detachments. He's got the Stormlance and the Marshal's Household. Maybe because I do like his list. I wonder if this just isn't really the priority assets answer necessarily, because he really is just a bunch of hard-hitting bricks, and he doesn't really want to be standing in the middle
Alright,
hitting buttons as much. He's
so
got
the
the scouts. He's got the
five-phase
lieutenant with
models,
combi weapon, but
+1, so that's a 4.
yeah.
I think that's just 3 modals.
It's a long-winded way of me saying I don't think this is like guaranteed priority asset or
On a
purge
4
win.
to 5, so we're 3 modals.
Um,
Yeah, 3 modals.
I just think it
I
takes some
definitely
time
think it's
to learn the matchup and just like get used to it.
Crazy
And
kid way
there's certain
more
maps I
tools
think
and
like
focus on that.
Hammer and Anvil or just
It's
where
happening.
the space is a little easier for Dustin to play around. I don't think he wants to be into purge on search and destroy though. I'll give him that.
Lethal on force. Okay. 6 minus 2 for 2.
Well, what I'm saying is that like, what if you can like kind of
half a unit.
game your priority asset matchup, right? And just have like a pseudo take and hold army. It's just like a bunch of
I mean, it's
unkillable
essentially what it
guys
is,
in
yeah.
priority asset.
You, like I said, I think you set up the lieutenant with combi weapon. You set up like Victrix reactive, and you just touch the button in the center and say, "You will not make a real connection into this. So I'm just gonna keep walking out and pressing the button. Anytime you give me anything real, I will commit and kill real stuff. And now you're behind, and I still have a reactive move. Yada yada. I think little underappreciated thing was Dustin losing that lieutenant with combi weapon so early.
Alright,
I wonder if he didn't want him out here. Because he did just wonder if he wanted to protect him, like keep him in the middle with the reactive.
Oh shit. You have 1, 2, 3 that are not battle shock.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting that early turn 1 rapid ingress 6-inch charge unit was pretty gnarly.
I could put him back. You want to roll back a bit?
Yeah, I think I need to, if you don't mind, just put him back. I'm not scared of him at all, it's just...
Yeah, I was gonna say, and this is for like a TTS event. It's not like a...
So what is it that we're changing here? Missed it.
This doesn't actually count for like record.
Yeah.
Oh, this is him recharging?
Something like that, right? Something... I rolled a 9.
ballpark.
Yeah, so he's gonna try and get there.
Alright, so I will get display.
Was he not
and
charging? Yeah, I don't know about that.
Denial.
I don't know. I don't think Dustin's winning this game.
Oh wait, on a 4-up. No, I don't have Dustin there. Okay,
He needed to kill him. He needs to
so
be
then
over
I
here.
will ditch tempting for CP.
And
You
he's
did get an extra CP this turn already.
From
You re-rolled into the tempting. So you got it. You rolled for somebody, and you did a leadership for somebody and got it. 'Cause you had
that was this Castellan unit that killed the Renmaster. I re-rolled on a 4-up for his CP, so that would happen at the end of your turn. I was just backtracking there a little bit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I apologize.
In 1. Okay, so secondary
nuance,
and then
like
center
that.
ground for 5. Yeah. So that'll be 9 there. And then I will hold center objective.
All right, how many Terminators can I put into my Ultramarine list?
Couldn't be on that one that I have marked.
How many Victrix Honor Guard Terminators can I put in?
What's the...
in an Ultramarines list.
I got you at center ground for 5.
Yeah, just
Just
what
18,
if I
right?
just kill nothing?
Yeah.
What if I just kill nothing?
Just display.
Well,
center
I don't
ground,
want to. I don't want to run more than 1 Victrix because they get really expensive. The first unit is already really insanely expensive, 240. The second one's 260.
7?
Okay, that's a bit much. Yeah,
Yeah.
six Victrix is not worth
And then
a land
just
rate.
that,
Okay,
and
No.
then, okay.
the first one might be worth a land rate. The second one maybe not so much.
Yeah, I can't score anything.
Well, you get...
But maybe get rid of the
2
one of the hammer
for
units.
Controlling 1 of the
Get rid of the
center
Lancers.
and
and
this
just run all termies.
Unitive one.
Just
As long
have
as
them
you
stand
control
on
a
things
center
and
objective,
press
you get
buttons.
points for even the ones
And
you've
then-
already done. So you get
And then jump back into repulsors. What do you think? Ooh, maybe a
And I killed
unit of eradicators.
2
Yeah.
units this turn. 3. No, that was on your turn. The flesh hounds on your turn. I killed 2.
kill this unit and
I do love how you said you're done with priority
That's
assets,
right,
and then you're
that's right.
immediately making a priority assets list. I respect it.
Addicted.
We've all been there. List building is like one of the most
Your
fun
beacon
parts of
goes
the game.
off. Yeah, I'm just too far behind on points. Like I could, realistically, I could probably like, if you showed things, I could probably table you. I'm just too far behind in points.
yeah, that's kind of I ran these guys back to hide instead of running them up to this. And I kept Scarbrand back here as just kind of like a threat for when this happens.
Yep.
Yep.
But I do think we needed to make that
because as
Karnak
much as I
charge.
am
We
for
needed Helbreck
Helbrecht
up
is, like,
tier.
something I want to do. I think I
Yeah,
run
that was a
over
9-inch
here
charge too, so he
Yeah.
would have
Guys.
gained quite a bit of ground,
so I can
right?
try to
Like,
get my kill more.
and then the turn after he just advances and charges
Right,
onto
like,
the advances
yeah.
onto the thing. I mean, I think he was already in range, like to advance onto it.
I think
It's
I
already,
don't
like,
know if he
six
gets it
plus
an
done
advance
because
onto
of just the
30,
ability.
which is
Because Antonio is going second, so he can just like out OC. As long as he doesn't give him a charge, he could keep Scarbrand back and just be ready to go pounce on that to stop it. Like I don't think it was
Yeah,
going
it's
to happen,
usually
but
turn,
Yeah.
2 and 3.
Like this is just a terrible primary mission. Like there's just no way, especially on the
This is
search and
exactly
stuff,
what I
there's just no
experienced
way
earlier.
that I can
He's
ever beat you,
experiencing
'cause you're just
exactly what I experienced earlier.
searching over and over and over as well. Like it's just
yours
zero
was a
chance
different
of
mission
ever
though,
doing
right?
anything.
He wasn't purged, was he?
He was taking
can't
hold, but it's
stack
any
so it's
points.
essentially the
Similar.
same thing.
Yeah.
Like do much of anything.
Yeah, I
Let's
could just
see.
never I
Yeah,
could
so we're
never
gonna
get
some
points.
secondaries here.
You don't have
Grievous
to.
blow can't do, no prisoners.
Got outflank and no priz. See how fast does this fucking guy move?
I can advance and shit too.
Alright, let's see.
Should easily be. I mean, that's
will
another
get
problem.
4 points.
Karnak can be
and
part
I
of his
don't hold more than
outflank.
you do, 'cause you
Like
now
he could be
hold-
dead. I think we
actually-
just needed to a little bit better target
I don't hold
priority.
more.
I think
Hold
the
one,
lieutenant with
two,
combi
I
weapon
hold
needed to be
one.
more central. He got picked
After
off
all of that,
pretty
I didn't
cheaply.
kill anything on this objective.
Yeah, I don't think Dustin
There was
played
essentially
too
no
poorly.
safe play for the combat lieutenant to be, right?
wouldn't
He
let me be
basically
there.
just had
I
to
wanted to
start
be
like
there.
in.
We could have.
deployment zone,
I
like,
would
if
have.
he-
I would have started him either on the deployment zone or like where Dustin
Okay.
had the scouts do the action. That's where I would have had the lieutenant with
Right.
combi weapon. You know, you're going to fight over
Right.
the middle, so you just want the free reactive there as much as possible.
This is
Mhm.
still sticky for me, no?
And then worst case scenario, if he
Or is it
gets those
unsticky?
blood crushers in to come
I
slap,
haven't
like
touched
he's in the middle. Emperor's Champion is diving onto the middle, which is where Dustin wants to be, instead
is
of
gonna
being
change the
over
thing
here,
I
which
was
is where he
talking
doesn't
about.
want to be. Like
Um,
Dustin
alright.
really doesn't need to interact with the Perch players expansion because
I'm going
he's
to
there's some score on it. There's like the hold
Karnak.
more, but so much more of the primary for Dustin is scored in the middle. You just don't want to
15,
be
six,
like
he doesn't wanna do
losing
it.
resources going over here to the side.
Stay outside of 2 of this
And then
guy.
yeah, we didn't kill Karnak
Battle
here.
shock
He's
on
now
him,
going to
yeah,
be
though.
part of
Ooh, yes,
outflank.
battle shock on him.
I mean, don't even roll this.
He's good. He's in my deployment zone. with
I
a
honestly
plus
love I love the impulsor,
You don't
like
have to
because
do
it's
that.
able to hide in different
Well,
much
he's in
smaller
my
places than the
deployment
repulsor.
Oh,
And, like, It has like
That's
what,
always
7
good.
seats?
zone. Right.
Yeah, it
let's
was
play.
another
play.
car
And
for these
then-
guys.
Yeah,
Those
plenty.
Crushers I don't
Yeah,
have.
I know Dustin doesn't
but I
like
did
this
roll
primary.
some.
I think there was ways for him to play it. I think he just
They're
needed to stay
good.
more compact,
One of the guys
not
hurt,
lose the
he
lieutenant
just-
out here, not get drawn into losing the Emperor's Champion over here, which is where the demon player wants you to
dude,
play. He
just-
wants
oh,
to
you're
play on the
bouncing my whole
sides and
army?
keep
Sweet,
you
thanks,
off the
man.
middle. And then yeah, definitely killing those dogs, which ended up being 10
Eight.
points. We needed to be pushing towards his home, especially when we're down, because you know that like you need
13.
big score comeback. That's 10 points at the end of the game.
Rough.
So I don't think he was too far from being really competitive here. And on the table, he looks pretty decent. But the score is just it's not surmountable. Scarbrand can walk up and kill one of these units, or really at this point, especially in a singles event,
And
Antonio could just kind of dip and just be like,
question is, do I send him
salute.
after a Rep X? Or do I send him after
Yeah, go
these
kill a
two?
Rep X, kill those 2 characters for a kill.
Probably send him after
Yeah.
these 2. Make you heroic with Hellbreak.
Yep.
Just to kind of get some of your CP out of there.
Yeah, just go get your 1 kill, pass turn. If you kill Scarbrand, whatever, the game is over.
There's 5.
Definitely makes sense to me.
Oh, actually.
Antonio, just take to
we
the
had
sky.
Hellbreaks, making it nice and awkward for me to try to get around there.
And he only gets 8 inches. That ain't nothing.
Real quick, this is after moving 5 inches. I'm going to save his position. Can I even make it through here? I cannot. Okay. So then 5 inches
You can
back.
move through engagement with monsters. It's just
Move through engagement
You
with
can move through
anything.
engagement all the
Oh,
time.
That's right.
just can't stay
Monster
there.
Vehicles are able to just do it now.
They can move through models. Everything can move through engagement.
I will...
Fun fact.
Oh, but wait.
You just
I
can't
do
end.
you can
that.
react to these guys.
You get reactive, and you just run and get into this thing.
Yep.
Man.
That is in fact what he could
Oh,
do. Yes.
Yeah, just
Okay.
go after the Rep X.
What did I draw? No prison outflank.
Yep, he's gonna have Karnak over there for outflank, and then he'll just have Skull Cannon do it. Yep, bink bink, easy peasy.
Oh, this guy and this guy.
that time when the one phase army needed to do exactly 6 mortal
think it
wounds
just
to
sounds
to an impulsor to bring it down.
That's when you got. That's when you got
and to
skill
get-
diffed.
And for you to get in to the juicy models inside, just gets the 6 flat mortals onto the 6 wound impulsor. That's crazy. Tell all the homies about this when you get home. You guys are not gonna believe what we did today.
Crazy shit. Greatest grenade you've ever seen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. This is actually the greatest grenade I've ever seen. Not even close.
I mean, yeah, it's way the fuck up there.
Yeah. Flat 6 damage, bring it down.
Clean
One-
stuff
one
inside
phase army.
when you have no
Stuff
guns.
inside that
yeah.
you literally could not have seen, like,
Yep.
because you have no other guns in your army. That was actually the
Clean.
greatest grenade.
Wait, I thought Ricardo was joking.
Um,
actually can't fly. He doesn't have fly.
Oh,
Those
Oh.
wings are just decorative. What the fuck?
Up here. I don't move these. yet.
Sure. All right. I thought it was like
so
warp
funny.
magic. He like got rid of it. He definitely has
Wait.
wings. He just can't.
wait, that's crazy. So you're
Yeah.
telling me the Scarbrand kit, the Bloodthirster kit, comes with 2 different wings, one busted and one actual. Is that what you're telling me? That's a crazy deal.
I don't know. Because where
That's
do I
basically
where do
2
I buy this?
Bloodthirsters.
Yeah.
Because you're telling me it
Scarbrand's
basically
gonna-
comes with 2 Bloodthirsters.
Try to
What?
soften this unit up a bit.
Let me check. Let me check the
2d6,
sprues over here.
4 shots.
Wait. No. The
Uh,
Bloodthirster
3.
is a different kit from Scarbrand. It's
Adds,
not a
18
multi.
more.
It's not a.
It's not a Shalaxy Keeper of Secrets type thing.
One
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I guess that would be wild if. Okay, no. Scarbrand. This is
um,
okay. All right, cool. I was about to buy 3
Arnak.
Scarbrands right now.
it's on the way. It's
What do
ordered.
you mean? It comes with another 50% of a Scarbrand inside.
D6 plus 3.
We have at least one good idea, you know.
6
I can't believe
shots.
those wings don't count. Hilarious.
Strength 5, I believe. Let me double check.
So it's only a downside
So
because he
2
doesn't
at
fucking
81.
shoot for anything real.
that's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he
some
can't shoot.
it's some flamer. He's got a gun, but so those wings are just there to get shot at. What am I looking at?
Alright. Charges.
Okay.
You don't love him at his
Scarbrand
worst.
is
You don't love him at his best. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I don't have
I mean, I think his army is cool. I'm not planning on
Yeah.
playing any of this, but respect.
Oh, I totally would. This is something I would love to play. This is like exactly the
Okay,
type of Unga Bunga that I love to it.
It's calling to you, the siren song of the
I'm
busted
guessing
ass wing Scarbrand.
one or more friends.
I do have to say, just looking at this table, I do respect. This is Warhammer at its finest. Look at how many bullshit circles and
I'll roll
lines and stuff we have on here. It's
See what I
truly impressive.
a 6.
Just
It's actually funny because playing in real life, sometimes
Not
I feel like
enough
I'm
for what I
not getting
wanna
as much
do.
value, like because it's not as precise, and I always want to.
yeah, you
give
want to
my
get these
opponent the
exact.
benefit of the
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
Right, like if I'm point 2 out, like I'll just be point 2 out, right? Whereas like
Yeah.
here, I can just get to
Okay.
point 2, you know, because like I can
Yeah,
get exact
I'm not.
movement. So I always feel like it's actually less satisfying to
Cool,
play in
so that's
real
the
life
only charge.
sometimes because you also can't like hover over guys to see what they do. You can't. Yeah, I mean, playing in real life has its benefits, right? Like it has like that IRL social aspect. It's really nice to see people's models and play your own models.
So like in person is
But-
the best, but there is undoubtedly some benefits
Some
to
benefits
TTS.
to TTS, especially for the learning process. Like if
Yep.
your goal is to just grind a million games,
Yep.
then you can do so
Yeah,
way faster on
15,
TTS than
16,
in real life.
charge
Like
you.
not even close, right? Just like the physical activity of having to like do this in real life, just it's gonna take longer. Like
And to the
even if
person
you're
in
playing
chat
very efficiently.
who said that they just stumbled on this and they thought it was cool and been wanting to get into Warhammer, welcome. Glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, this is truly no better time than now. 11th edition just came out, and people have been play testing the living hell out of it, and it's been super fun.
So we're gonna stop that elf. Like, nice play here.
Nice.
He's doing the new 2 CP heroic thing because I felt like it.
Nice.
So well done. So that'll save him some points. Save him for the teams matchup. But yeah, so this is just we do these streams twice a week.
Okay.
This exact format where we have some players playing the game and then a couple people commentating over it, explaining it to you. So this is just an extra stream we threw together because we had somebody doing
this
a
guy's
game in a
sorry.
TTS event. But
You're good.
for sure. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe, do all the fun YouTube word and buzzwords and buttons, and we'd love to see you again. And like Ricardo said, look into a local game store for sure. And there's also a link to our Discord in the channel in the description and in the channel info. You can hop in there and we can help you out as well. Get you some resources, explain any questions you have, tell you which armies are fun and which are not. The secret is they're all fun. It just depends what you like.
Spend one.
Maybe not Necrons. Don't play
to give him
Necrons.
Precision.
Friends don't like friends play Necrons.
And
Play
then,
Nurgle Demons. Totally
go with
different
his
experience.
strike attacks. So 8 on his data sheet. He's within his own aura for +1 attack, so he'll have 9 attacks.
Scarbrand go in sicko mode. I think he said we were precisioning Helbrecht, potentially. He doesn't have to make that decision yet, though. You do it when you assign the wounds.
Classic. 5. We're starting
So,
on Helbrecht.
Okay. He's dead.
Is there
They're all dead.
8? Yeah, I was gonna say, these are 8.
So damage 6, right?
Sweet mother of Christ.
Sorry, 6.
He don't need no wings when he hits like that. Fucking
Doing
good
that.
lord.
Nice, sticky.
Godspeed.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I go over here.
Helbrecht, a baby back bitch. That dude out of here. See ya.
Leadership test.
Golly.
I roll ones. This plus
Why do
1.
you take 3
Good
damage?
God.
Okay, 9
Crushing
lethal
impact
so
or
far.
something?
I will go to sleep. I will go to sleep like a baby every night if I'm just out there clobbering people with damage.
This
6
does-
attacks, okay?
Lamb's just being introduced to all sorts of new armies that,
Like,
that
what
are
do you
really
mean?
his Custodes, Corn
So as far
Demons.
as points goes,
Like what is this? Like, is this what people are doing out here? Like,
God,
have
golly.
I been playing Space Marines? Have I just
killed
been
one.
walking around with humans inside of robot
Yeah,
suits when I
Truly
could have been,
disgusting.
Not kill more.
when I could have been
And I did
swinging
not kill more
Space
because,
Marine
we
size
got
tank
one
size axes?
count last round.
Fucking like knight type chop there. Good lord, Scarbrand.
My goodness.
Golly
Outflank,
gracious.
have a unit that
8
is
attacks,
outside
9
of
attacks
my,
because he's in his thing. Strength
territory,
fucking
and
hits
then
on 2
6
strength,
stars,
16,
out
8
of
before,
that.
damage 6, go to bed. It's over.
That thing has been
Oh,
so many points.
Yeah, like
Yep.
no saves. You just
I'll get
goodbye.
Yeah. Oh no,
Saving on
invuln.
7s.
See ya. Yeah.
You can save on 2s in the next life.
You do not have Grievous Blow?
Get you out of here.
No.
We can.
Ends the game in the middle like a
Um,
boss.
We will do.
Unchallenged.
Yeah. Just strong and
I
free.
can get battle shocked on these 3.
Oh, I need to roll. See if I get a CP on the Pestilin. I do.
I think Dustin executed the first
I think I'm gonna auto pass the
2,
scouts.
3 games
gonna
of
beat
the first 2 to 3 rounds of the game very, very well. Like
I'll
not
roll
minimizing
Dustin
his losses.
On these 2.
Just
so Repex,
small mistakes here and there on the
fine.
clapback.
And then the Castle Marshal is fine.
Yep, I think it was the dogs, the Karnak, and I think
Not going to the home. Yeah.
said it at the
That adds
time,
up.
the losing the combi weapon lieutenant the way he did. I think it was just something he's not used to having to deal with. That just
Yeah.
guy knocking.
I don't think
on
there's
your
anything you
door.
could have done about that.
I think you just
and
put him in
I
the
don't think
middle.
that
I think he's less likely to get targeted how he did.
that's true. That's
And
true.
if he
that's true.
does, he's at least dying and keeping the fight where Dustin wanted it. I think he lost a resource out where he doesn't want to be anyway. Is the main
Alright, and
problem.
then I still
Then he loses.
have
He lost the combi lieutenant. Then he loses the Emperor's
8
champion unit,
offense.
trying to go like, make up for losing the combi lieutenant.
Impossible.
It's something I definitely need to get better at in 11th. I've been trying, but the siren song of like I have to contest my opponent's expansion and I need to go this way, but then you like look and all of the points for the entire game are scored in the middle. So don't
Spend
waste
the
time over here.
CP
Like stay in the
to,
middle.
Yep.
Come deal with their
Results.
expansion after you've won the middle.
Shoot,
Like
yeah.
yeah, you just. But we're so drilled in from 10th edition
I'm
to
at
like
0.
hold my expansion, hit my opponent's expansion, but like the game is
I just
won
don't
right
think you
here
gave
in the
yourself
middle.
The extra one
Okay,
for
yeah.
your dude, because
Yeah.
you gained 1 from that.
That's why we
dude,
need to hit
and
more
then you
games
spent 1,
and
I just
Start
don't think
the
you
turn.
clicked
learn
it.
those lessons.
Yeah.
And this is not me
These guys
talking down to Dustin. I same problem. Like I'm making these mistakes too. Just got to learn from them.
Yep.
So they
The most visceral lessons for me are the ones where like it happens in real life. You know, like when it happens to me, like actually in game, then I really remember it forever.
Yeah.
Right. So I really try to just play as many games as I can and force as many interactions as possible so that I am not seeing it for the first time. Because that's the worst part.
100%.
Just here, I want you to roll like a 5. There you go.
And sometimes you could have devastating turns, right? Like you could like lose a ton, but like that was like the expected amount, and you can still like do a lot afterwards.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah, learning how to
you
like
really want to
get punched in the face and have a bad turn and like still recover and realize that you lost 300 points of your army, but you have 1,700 points left. Even if you're behind, you can trade up and make good plays, and the dice will even out and whatnot.
Okay.
Yep. Just hold on. Stay in there. Never give up. Never surrender.
Yep.
Take every point.
Yep. Any worst case, you might learn something, see an interaction later in a game that you lose that you're like, file that away in the memory bank. I know how to handle that next time.
I can't even start the action because your thing is in the movement phase. It's so weird dealing with the blood surge in the movement phase. Like usually they're in the shooting.
Yep. Yeah, this is a really interesting army. It's a brutal.
That, it's like the fact that it's not a strat. My entire army can do it.
Yeah, that's a brutal blood surge.
Really
I think Dustin played around it perfectly the first turn, but as soon as that was no longer like the answer, just like let him blood surge on one thing and then just kill that one thing. It's like eventually you're gonna have to like move and charge, and the blood surges are just going to get their value.
Yep. Yeah, he has such a good start.
Well, no,
like he traded like 100, like he traded like 160 points for like 9 blood crushers or something. It was such a good big start.
Let me see if they have.
Yeah, again, like I said, the only minor thing I think was losing the combi weapon or combi weapon lieutenant where he did.
Yeah.
And then just the.
But that was the 6-inch like charge, and like that's like,
yeah. But if he's over here in the center, maybe he doesn't get it as clean because you're like in your deployment zone. Or...
But then he's getting deep struck. Like then like the blade champs are getting like the Emperor's champions units getting.
Sure, yeah, but he can't come. He still can't come in his deployment zone. When he's at turn 1 because he's screened out enough there because he still has to do it wasn't a 6
deep strike and then it's just a 9-inch charge, right?
Well, it was still a normal deep strike. The reason it's a 6-inch charge is because that unit has +3 to charge, so he still has to come in outside of 8.
But that's what I'm saying. So he could have just came in outside of 8 from like the Emperor's champion unit, and then that unit would be getting charged instead, right? So
yeah, but if you have like the scouts over there pushing that out, like I think you just reverse the lieutenant with combi weapon.
Just have scouts on the outside and then have combi lieutenant in the middle.
Especially with the double scouts. Because one of them is probably going to
You're
live.
Right.
Like he still has these guys who've been hopping up and down.
Absolutely, you're totally right.
Twin lanes.
Yeah, it's like Ricardo said, and what I mentioned. The game is going to be one in the center, so you want your like better assets pushed that way. Lose your trash on the edges.
And that combi lieutenant can perfectly reactive from the edge of this central terrain here into the little cul-de-sac here. Like 6 inches reactive, just flat into there. He's completely unchargeable.
A seat in one of these tanks opens up eventually and just hops back into there. Like there's just a lot of things you can do.
Yep. So I think maybe the reason I'm really attracted to the idea of playing like an impulsor is like it's even cheaper. It has enough seats and it fits here, right? And it fits here and it doesn't get shot from here. So like that might be pretty attractive because like the problem with the repulsor is that it is
a little too big. Yeah,
it's 170 points, and it's just it doesn't fit anywhere comfortably. Like it doesn't fit here. You can still be shot from the side. It doesn't fit on the side here. You can shoot from the flank. Like anybody can just like come in through reserves and just like pop off shots at you, right? Like so it's just it's not super comfortable. Like that's why the Rhino is so strong. It's like the Rhino is literally just like a little tin can, right?
Yep. I love my Chaos Rhinos. Big fan.
Yeah, it's so small, and it's got so much power inside of it.
Yeah, I mean, again, on the podcast we'll do on Wednesday, I'll go through my list, and like I played it on one of our previous streams, the EC versus Blood Angel one, but yeah, you get so much value.
Now invite me to talk about your origin. I feel like I have such a good like comeback into Warhammer story,
we'll still get you on this.
I went to school, like I broke my leg, and I was like, man, I just need something that's like
something that's not super. I don't
extremely
need
time
2
consuming.
legs. Yeah, and
something extremely time consuming. Yeah.
5, 6, 3.
Because I was just home all the time, right? Like
2
sitting
saves to 0, 1 devastating.
and Warhammer was there for me.
1 damage each.
2 go through, down to 4.
Just killing the skull cannon. He has
Toughness.
engage on all fronts, assassinating beacon. I think he's just trying to get rid of that
Nothing there.
resource here for Antonio's last turn. Oh, Scarbrand's alive on 1. That's hilarious.
Oh,
1 at 0.
First Repex left him on 1.
Good.
I mean, this Repex could shoot him because he's touching that terrain,
5.
so you can see him over the wall.
-1.
I think he
Those
just
wings
assumes
are
he's going to make at least one of these charges. Yeah, those wings that are so useless.
How much more shooting you have?
Gotta hit him with the
One
antennas
more
on the
gun.
wings. It's actually funny because you can shoot with the antennas,
I-
right? So like, let's say if you were transporting your repulsor
I
and
think if
then
you charge in,
Yeah,
like
bang on
the antennas
maybe
fall off,
five
like
on deck.
you
You're
can't
actually
shoot
slightly
them.
worse, yeah.
no, I think that just happens. All right, you guys.
Goodbye. Au revoir. Yeah, see, Dustin's going to be ahead on the table.
Charge.
He's gonna have a lot left. If we had round 6 and 7, Dustin's got this in the bag.
Martial unit.
Fortunately, this is the final round.
The 9.
Yep. Demons come in, rob
Yeah.
us blind. gets out.
Scarbrun's extremely dead. So we're gonna have 2 Blood Crushers and 10 Flesh Hounds at the end of the game, and that will be plenty because he's up by 40-some points.
Yep.
We've got
even
Engage on all
though,
fronts. Assassination will be done. Beacon, I don't know who he beaconed. I'm sure it's something that will live because he has plenty of options that will live.
Yeah.
So he's going to score some. He will hold the middle finally. He's not
Okay.
going to hold that home at the end. Won't be able to do the action again.
I think you didn't he already begin? He already begin, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he did. I didn't catch who it was.
Oh.
I'm sure he has somebody who's going to live though. He's got options.
Unit. I guess we'll try. 4.
Maybe these scouts up here. They're pretty alive.
Yeah, that's it. Islands.
Just remember those 10-point Flesh Hounds. And then yeah, I think the
10-point Flesh Hounds,
the combi weapon lieutenant needed to be more central. And then I'm not saying he wins this game, but I think he lost the Emperor's Champion on a expansion that you just don't really care about. Like he should be getting to that expansion now with the Repex. Like it's that you just let your opponent score. You're not going to keep that
Alright.
down, especially when he has all those demons. But yeah,
That's it.
just not enough fighting over the center. And the combi weapon lieutenant is the king of
Scarbrand.
fighting over the center.
Do I want to spend? Actually, you know what I really could do, and I should tell you. I should let you re-roll this if this happens.
What's up?
Oh wait, no, that was in the shooting phase. So no, I can do impact mortals with this unit. So then your fight on death wouldn't happen.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. It's one of those like I saved it for the fight on death. You being able to do impact mortals that's something that like I should pay attention to. So, you're good.
4 mortals.
Okay.
Au revoir.
Goodbye.
Scarbrand
First time I ever
absolutely
used that strat,
punted
so sorry
Helbrecht
for-
into the sun and then refused to
good.
elaborate as he got stabbed by Helbrecht's friends.
Yeah. So
He's like deuces.
engage
See,
for 3.
that
Me and all
was-
my points
that
are
was
leaving.
wild. There's that fucking melee goes hard in the paint.
Control.
I've got 3.
3 on primary.
Yep. Dustin's gonna
Also,
finish
like,
scoring up
2
here,
on
and then
primary
Antonio
for
should be pretty
just
quick.
one
Antonio
bonus is
clearly
really low. It
has
should be like 2.
been in the driver's seat. Dustin will score that
Since there's
beacon.
always 2 center ones, but whatever. I digress.
Assassinate was done. Engage on all
Beacon's
fronts.
ongoing, and then assassinate for 5.
Just have to see Antonio's card, see if he gets anything he can score.
Nope.
I don't think we're going to be killing anything. He'll be able to hold 1 at the end of his turn, no problem. Defend, secure. He'll be able to defend and secure. Oh no, wait, you can't little secure anymore. You have to secure 2. I don't think that's happening. Actually, no, yeah, he's got enough here. Yeah, yeah, these are 3, which it's more than them. Yeah.
Then I
Let's
just
see.
rip an Overwatch whenever, and then see if you get secure, I guess. He's
Secure,
young,
he
that's
has to
fine.
get 2. He probably wants to spend to cycle that.
Yeah, it's mainly.
But this is all
This
just
guy.
bookkeeping.
getting that Overwatch.
The stay line of sight's like a 10-inch charge. Realistically.
I think charging.
Maybe a 9.
I lose the unit anyways. I don't kill you.
That's fair, yeah. I have 3 OC on here, so This
Yeah,
doesn't
it's fine.
reflect
I
the
just-
third attachments plus 1. Yeah. It makes no difference really. You've already like over 30 points win. So
Yeah. Let's see if I ditch secure
Yep, definitely ditch secure.
CP.
Behind enemy lines,
Get
not
behind
happening
lines,
either.
which I'm not going to score anyways.
So,
So I'll
just
get
finish out our
the
primary,
5 for
score that.
defend.
Yep.
And then I will get control 1 or more at the end of my turn for 4. And that's it.
Goes off for my beacon goes off for 5.
Yep.
Yep.
And that'll do it.
Yeah, like,
35-point
I
win.
knew like when I said like the game was over, I was just too far behind in scoring. Like I knew I could kill your stuff. It's just like being able to score, especially when like everything like I need to be doing actions like pretty much every battle round in the center, which is like impossible. Like I think priority assets into purge is just god awful.
I think especially like there's different flavors of purge too. Mine very specifically wants you to stay 8 inches away, or I'm gonna like run up and engage you, and that's kind of where that turn where I was like, I think if I just shove everything in this like these points, like Flesh Hound should just be in this big ass pocket here instead of letting you advance and charge out to touch the objective. Like if I just have this pocket filled, like I knew I had to keep you off center for sure.
Let's unmute the commentators real quick.
Oh, yep.
in Discord.
Give me 1 second. Let me get back to Discord.
You guys are unmuted for me.
And
Well played,
unmute
guys. What a
1,
great game.
Unmute 2. All right.
Yeah.
What's going
awesome.
on, guys?
Very good game. Loved watching the Blood Legion. That's a very cool list. Black
Yeah,
Templar
I
also.
think I played it okay. I just can't score like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm inclined
when
to
I committed
agree.
to- When I committed to kill something, it died usually.
Mhm.
Like, but I just couldn't score.
This is a super tough matchup, but I think you really set yourself up for like to not lose a lot early on. I think that was a super good. Like there was at one point you traded literally 150 points for 9 blood crushers. That was insane. Like that was like such a good
Hey, can anybody hear
position.
me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh,
There was
okay. I was
at
like,
one point.
it sounded like somebody's voice just cut, and then it was like, oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
could have just
yeah.
been Discord being Discord.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I think
okay.
I think you definitely did well to like minimize.
No, I
your
was gonna
losses.
say I definitely agree. I was super afraid of your units. I think had you like full blown at me, I would try to clap back, but I don't. Once I lost the Ren Masters, like those Ren Masters are the damage in my list, like for everything.
Well, that's
Flesh
when I
Hounds-
started to like push out. Was after I thought they were gonna be dead. Like charging this martial unit into them. Then I was like, okay, I'm okay with because I have AOC. You have a lot of AP too without the Red Masters, so like I don't mind it as much. But
It's not even a lot of AP2 without them. Like the Crushers are 2 attacks apiece hitting on 3s. Like the Crushers'
right,
main
yeah.
thing is mortals. Like using Surge on the Crushers is kind
All right. The players are definitely going through their thoughts of that game, and I don't want to interrupt and tell them to stop. But I also don't want this to go on for too long. And yeah, so thanks everybody who showed up and joined. Definitely appreciate it. This kind of impromptu last-minute bonus stream was a lot of fun. Shout out to the new viewers we had there, a couple people subscribing. That's super awesome. Just as a reminder, we do this twice a week, Monday and Thursdays. There's a schedule on the posts in our channel, and we also do some other stuff, podcast, extra videos, hobby and paint stuff, gameplay streams, a lot of stuff Warhammer 40K related. So if that's interesting to you, give us a like, subscribe to the channel so you get notified when we go live and drop a new video. And other than that, thanks again to everybody who showed up, and we will see you for another live stream on Monday.